60 feet. I don't have to be in melee range.
Hey guys, welcome back to Elder Scrolls, the D&D game that we have going on here. We are streaming live at the Game Room Adventure Cafe in El Dorado Hills, and so thank you for those of you who came out to Saturday at the Werewolf Night. We had a lot of fun.
Yep. I died several times. As a werewolf.
Yeah, so the next one's going to be next month. We're probably thinking the 17th. It's probably going to be the third Saturday of every month. The next one's probably going to be the 17th at 7 o'clock. Yeah, it was good fun. Yeah. So how are you, everybody?
Woo! Super good.
We had an interesting.
It is a Monday.
We had an interesting start with today's game. We had a lost character sheet. We have some water spilled on the computer.
Good omens.
Hey, we're good. We're good.
Yep. So today's going to be the first party point.
Okay, leave.
I'm not gonna lie. The battle today is
Leave right now.
pretty intense. The battle today is gonna separate the kitties from the cats.
Oh.
The kittens from the cats. Yeah. Are we good? We good? We all situated?
Yep, all set.
Boogie, you good?
Yeah. Totally.
Alright, so we left off, well, just to get everybody caught up. So the party initially met up. Arath was telling everybody that her recent companion, Eridanessus, they're on a quest to seek out Balinest, Arath's mentor, and Eridanessus' former family friend. Friend, yeah. But they went and discovered that he is no longer alive and well, so they tracked down the culprit at the Telvanni Council House in Sadith Mora, who was the former mouth of Balinest, now conspired with someone named Gathal of the Dren Plantation to assassinate Balinest and essentially take over his role in the Telvanni Council. And they killed Enar, convinced the Archmage of the Telvanni Council that he was in charge of all this evil stuff, and it cleared Eridanessus' family name, and now has regained his position in the Telvanni Council, or Telvanni membership, as it were.
At least a membership card.
Yeah, and now everybody went back to Balmora, regrouping, and about ready to head off on Stilkstrider to the Dren Plantation. Cool. Previously on Elder Scrolls. So I think we left off and you guys were falling asleep at the Corner Club.
Oh, and we leveled up too.
And you leveled up? Everybody's level 3.
We're all leveled up, got our all new spells and all that stuff.
Yay. Woo. Yeah, all of our new stuff.
So everybody's waking up at the Corner Club.
All of our new stuff. Like, what again?
Smooth. Get it? So smooth.
So what do you guys want to do?
Let's see.
Oh yeah. We're the players.
So
Okay.
shopping.
So we wake up the next day?
Yeah.
Alright.
It is the next day. You are in the Corner Club.
Did we have any interesting dreams?
Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. So, my players to the 3 players to the far left, or the top screen, depending on where you're looking. Each of you had a very restless night. The 3 people on my far right, actually, Eridanessus, you were just sound asleep, didn't catch a thing. Although Arath and Zin, Pharaoh woke you up in the middle of the night, tossing, turning, screaming out a name. The name was Vondian that he was screaming out.
Oh.
And then the 3 of you all had very similar dreams that you've had before of this giant red crystal on deep underground somewhere in these ruins. Chechenix, you had a dream of this Dunmer character you don't recognize. He had some very unique robes, bright yellows and blues. Kajir, you had a dream of your head getting chopped off.
Whoa. Brutal.
And also of a Dunmer character that looked very much like Farrell, calling out the name Vondian.
Okay.
And Farrell, you had a dream of Chechenix crying.
Like, I can recognize her.
Yeah, or someone like Chechenix. But yeah, Chechenix just crying and calling out Kajir's name. So you wake up.
In cold sweat.
Arath and Zin kind of perturbed that their bunkmate was screaming out in the middle of the night.
Well, he didn't get a cool mate, so it's okay. Yeah, you slept through it probably.
Mehrunes could sleep through the end of the world.
We didn't sleep that well anyway. We wouldn't have.
Between Eridanes' snoring and Farrell's night terrors.
Last night. It was 0. So I go down. Well, I go into the common area to go get my breakfast and to start my day.
So you come downstairs and there's a female bartender that you recognize, and sometimes they would change out. Like, oh, Arath, hello. How are you?
Well, a bit tired, but other than that,
Were the accommodations not the same?
Oh, no, they were. It's just my bunkmates were a little restless last night.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Some coffee this morning?
Yes, quite a bit.
She goes and takes a pitcher and pours some coffee. It's on the house, too.
Oh, you're so good.
Are we going to be expecting any lovely performances this morning?
You know, I don't believe I'd be performing at my best with last night's sleep.
Of course.
I don't like to disappoint.
And what are the rest of you doing?
After she comes down, I also join her. Come down, order my gruel, my morning tea.
So yeah, you come down and the lady pours some porridge or whatever for everybody.
His cool and tea.
Oh yes, not too much salt. I'm glad you took my advice. See, if you have too much salt, it ruins the digestive system.
And she kind of gives you the look like, is this one of your bunkmates that you're talking about?
I just kind of wince and nod.
So, as I wake up in a cold sweat because I dreamt that my head was chopped off, I pray in general, for our safety, mostly mine and Chechenix's safety, and for the power to be able to protect us both. And
So you're praying to like the Khajiit moons?
yeah, everything I can think of.
Yeah. Are you still asleep? Are you downstairs, or what are you doing?
I would have woke up too because I had that. Well, would you call it a nightmare or a dream?
Well, it's probably a nightmare.
Probably
Yeah.
a nightmare. Okay. So yeah.
I
Then,
mean, Khajiit got his head cut off. I'm pretty
no,
sure
but
that
I didn't
wouldn't be
see
a
that.
huh.
I didn't see that.
Oh right. Yeah.
So, but
Right.
I mean,
I had a nightmare.
Yeah, you were scared, but there wasn't anything specifically in the dream that you were afraid of. It's just this overall sense of doom
and
throughout the dream.
I'll still be asleep unless he wakes me up.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna try to wake you up. Just do it quietly.
You're
So
praying
I
quietly.
forgot to. So I got to do my best with the voice.
Okay.
So you're just sitting there at the edge of your bed, or like on the floor or something,
Right.
and you're in the sun, right when the sun's entering the window, sort of that little area, as
Yep.
cats do. and you're just closing your eyes and thinking of anything, opening your mind, and you hear this voice just kind of crash into your head. Right, hello, you. Well, listen up. Now, there's about to be some craziness going on over in Morrowind, and I'm gonna need your help, yeah?
Yes?
Right. So, we have a mutual friend, and it would be wise of you to get her out of Morrowind as soon as you can. Can I count on you for that?
Of course. Mysterious voice person.
Great. Well, whatever you can do to make that happen, awesome. Otherwise, goodbye.
Okay.
And your head just clears up.
That was rude.
Shake it off and then just start waking her up as the morning sun rises.
Hi. Good morning.
We need to get out of here soon or later when we're done with our next job.
Get out of the inn, get out of where?
Get out of this place, this whole island.
Did you want to skip the Dren Plantation?
No, but like I said, after this job,
Why? Do you have somewhere to go?
I had a weird dream and a weird voice telling me things.
As you think of this voice that you just heard, this cold shiver goes up and down your back, and you feel this odd sensation in your arms. It's like a mixture between ice and strength.
Someone so young, too.
Like, you feel stronger, but you're very uneasy about this feeling.
Okay. So, and I try to convey that unease by just like extra, like shaking and like just the cat way. Not really purring, but like, yeah, being restless.
Oh.
Yeah, you notice that he can't really focus on any one thing. His eyes are darting around. He's shifting his arms a lot more than just stretching, that he normally does. He's kind of twitchy.
You really want to leave as soon as possible, don't you? What's the matter?
The bad dream and weird voice, not good signs.
What was your dream?
I dreamt my head flying off my shoulders.
Well, that is a bad dream.
That constitutes as a bad dream.
No, she doesn't
Are
know
you
any
coming
of that.
down?
I would say probably about this time. I probably head down. I've got big old circles, bags under my eyes.
You come down and you also see circles under Arath's and Zin's.
You guys have bad dreams too.
No, but we definitely heard yours.
What all did you hear?
Who's Bondian?
I have no idea.
Fair enough.
I was screaming that.
Yeah, the name Bondian, tossing and turning. And then we had him snoring. Admittedly, I think he's
I don't snore.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry you had to hear that.
Me too. I used to have bad dreams too.
I'll be right here.
Maybe you could get him free coffee. Coffee?
And I just put my head down on the table.
Coffee.
Yep. Coming right up.
Yes, we can go downstairs too.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
Oh,
I woke you up.
okay.
So
We'll head downstairs.
So the four of you see the Chichenix and Kajir coming downstairs, and Kajir almost looks like he's sleepwalking, but he's awake, and if Kajir could be pale, he'd be pale.
It's in the nose.
His eyes glassed over. And And you notice
My head's just like on the table.
Pharaoh's like almost asleep on the table, and Zin and Arath have very sleepy eyes too.
Looks
Looks
like
like everybody's well rested and ready to go raid the Dren Plantation.
Yay!
well, I mean, I am, but it doesn't look like our fellow members here. Looks like Kajir's not the only one who had some bad dreams last night.
You had bad dreams too?
Yes, my head flying off, and the shout of some
Vondian.
Vondian?
Yes, something like that.
Did you really? It was Vondian.
I think so. My dreams are a bit unclear now, and I'd rather not think back about them.
You remember back a few days I mentioned I had a bad dream? Said something about I heard your name.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, it's not the first time I've had that dream, just you were not there in the other one. You were in the other one. Without a head.
And so I just, all my fur just stands on end, and I shiver in this.
You guys have some kind of mental link you should tell the rest of us about?
We must.
I wish I knew.
We must proceed with caution from here on.
Nobody knows who Vondian is.
I've heard the name before, but I don't know who he is. Not only did I hear the name in one of my dreams, I'm the one who spoke his name.
Huh.
After he called me, I think. Someone called me, and then I responded.
And I was screaming his name this time.
Loudly.
Do any of you know Vondian? Erdonessus, you're...
Nope, nothing.
Old.
Wizard?
You can say he's old.
Sorry.
I was going to say a scholar in the ways of magic.
Well, as great as my history of lore, history in the arcane is, I'm afraid
General
it doesn't
history?
make much sense. Doesn't ring a bell for me.
So all three of you have experienced this?
None of you had the same dream.
My dreams are beyond your guys' comprehension.
I kind of wish I had your dream at this point. Whatever it
I
is.
enjoy it compared to what you've seen.
I had no dreams.
Her dreams are so obscure you probably never even had them.
You.
Yeah, what did Daedra dream about?
Dreams far away.
I dreamed about lots of fun.
See, exactly. Perhaps if you also had some of my tea at night, that would help you sleep a lot more.
You know, I might take you up on that.
Yes.
Are there sedative properties in your tea?
It's a magical herb.
So
Of course it is.
So yes.
Yes.
Right, so what are we doing again? Dren Plantation. Right.
Or the cat. Yes.
We're taking our assault to them.
Yeah.
And also, if we could do it as quickly as possible, I think that would help ease Kajir's nerves.
You really want to...
And I'm like, at this point, I kick out my axe, and I'm just kind of like
Oh, Jesus.
doing like
Okay.
shadow boxing with it.
Okay, not in the tavern.
If you really want
You're
to...
actually your...
Oh, my great sword.
yeah.
Steel
Yeah.
claymore.
Please no.
Where's
My bad.
Where's the fire, Kajira?
In his head.
Why does he need to move so quickly?
I just have this bad feeling.
Well, yeah, you just woke up from a dream where your head was cut off.
How bad is that feeling, would you say? Scale of 1 to 10.
Of his head being chopped off.
Well, that's a bad dream. He's saying he has a bad feeling.
How many times have you had this dream? Both of you.
Well, this is not the first time I've had a dream along those same lines, but it wasn't the exact same dream.
Well, you know what they say. First is coincidence. Second is magical intervention. Third is prophecy. So,
That's really the same.
So, magical intervention then.
Of course.
so far.
Maybe for you.
No.
Have you
Would
reached
explain that voice.
According to him, yes.
What voice?
voice?
A voice?
Voice.
I
I've
heard
had that before too. It's very compelling, isn't it?
Yes, it was.
I'm on your side. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Wait.
Well, what did this voice tell you to do? Nothing crazy, right?
No. It told me what I was planning to do all along.
See, they're very reasonable.
Kill a bunch of slavers.
They're very reasonable.
Protect
Oh.
my lady here. Keep her safe.
Well, wait, what lady? Oh, no. Lady, child, sorry. I was confusing for a moment.
He pulls out a little caterpillar.
Still high.
Let us
I'm ready, man.
let us make haste.
We'll follow the voice's advice, I guess.
That's the best philosophy.
That's what I did, and it worked out great.
You got stranded here.
Yeah, but then the voice helped us shut down the portal. It worked great. And look at us, a merry band of friends, acquaintances. Anyways, let's go. Sorry.
That's quite a backpedal.
Okay, so we'll go to that Strider.
Self-strider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a strider.
So he walks up, or you guys walk up the platform.
Hello, my friends.
Good morning.
Another trip this morning.
Yes, this time the direction of the Dren Plantation. If you can.
Yes. I think that's near Saran. I can take you there.
Excellent.
A special trip just for you. Hop on board.
He's also our friend. It always works out.
We pay him. Of course he's our friend.
That's how it works here. You buy friendship.
It'll only cost you 5 septums each this time.
Oh, I can do that.
Short trip. Should get there by lunchtime.
Per person?
Per person. Do you remember how much you had?
I'm just doing negatives, so then
Yeah.
when I get my
Yeah.
real sheet,
You
I
had
can just go minus.
We'll take out a Arath credit card.
I'm pretty sure she has it.
So while we're in the Self-strider,
Could she dance
on
for
the way
her
while it's
ride?
going, I'm going to take out the hand sphere again.
Okay.
I want to watch again.
Again, you were
Such a
watching.
creeper.
I watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
So I'm going to turn the fist closed.
Is this in your hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
So fist closed.
Yep.
So it feels like heavier. Doesn't really move as
It's
easily.
not necessarily heavy. It's just sluggish to move wherever
Okay.
you move it to.
So I'm gonna kind of toss it in the air and then catch it again.
Okay, so as you toss it, it sinks into your hand, and as it leaves your hand, it just falls like a normal object.
Huh. Okay. I put it back to open.
Okay.
Have to
And it
try.
feels like a normal
later.
sphere.
Playing with your sphere again.
Yeah. Yep.
You almost make it too easy. So are we just on the
Is that it?
self-strider?
Yeah. Yeah.
How long do you think it'll take to get there?
Well, like I said, it'll probably get there by lunchtime. Short trip.
That's 5 seconds.
How do you do the identifying properties of stuff? I have scamp skin.
Oh, right.
Appraisal?
It's the
Taste test.
virtue
That's the
test.
safe way to do it.
Wow.
Nothing ever went wrong. Taste testing.
That's how all great wizards do it. They try a little bit and see what happens.
And they just look at.
That's how you got most of your potions these days.
Okay, so virtue test. So give me a crafting skill check. Right. So it's
Intelligence?
Alchemy was intelligence. Alchemy is intelligence.
yeah, it's intelligence. So proficiency plus your intelligence modifier is your craft skill.
Okie dokie, so 4.
Okie dokie.
D20? What do I roll?
Yes.
Yeah, d20 plus your
Said okie dokie pokey. That one's fun.
15.
15. All right.
7? Never mind.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. So, yeah, 17.
17.
Yeah. Because I do math real good.
It's a Monday.
Oh, I know, right? Isn't it, though?
So you see destruction, or you don't see. You get the sense that this has some destructive properties, some damaging properties to it, and also, we'll say restoration.
Okay.
Attack, but also
She only knows the magical properties of it. She doesn't know what type. And you feel that there's another aspect to this. You can't quite put your finger on it.
Alrighty.
All right.
Anybody want some?
I'm very familiar with
I'll stick with my
Yeah.
CD.
that's all you can roll.
Is it taste good?
How hungry are you?
Not that hungry.
It's not, no.
Okay.
So the stilt jockey, we'll call him, silt jockey. He says,
So what are we doing at Dren today?
Oh, business trip.
Our friend Arath here performs at many different venues, and some people over at the Dren Plantation would like her services.
I suppose that's nice of the Drens to provide entertainment to their workers.
You know me, always ready to help out.
By any chance, do you know much about the Dren Plantation?
Well, I know that it's been operated by the Dren family. They farm, it's basically a netch ranch.
Oh.
Netch ranch.
Netch. You don't know what these are?
Okay.
I do.
Would Chichenix know what that is?
Character probably would know.
Give me a nature check. Farrell and Arath know what netches are. They're
Okay, I'll ask them.
And Chad knows what they are too.
no. You're in a strange world, little one. So
Stranger in a strange land.
Arath and Farrell, you know what these are. These are giant floating crustacean / jellyfish creatures.
Floating jellyfish thingies.
A lot of people raise them for their leather and their wax. I think.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Thick hide.
Netches.
Thick
I
hide.
remember hearing about these all the
Thick
time.
hide.
Thick hide, just floating thick
Used a
hide.
lot in trade.
Yes. Huh?
Used a lot in trade.
Oh yeah. You probably have. You've seen these around.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Giant creatures that float around. They're very docile creatures.
Ah, one of those.
That's
Do you
not
eat
the
them?
same picture, but alright.
Do we eat them?
I love them. You
No.
can make armor from their hide.
Yeah. They have very thick hide, and they also have.
Don't go just like attacking them at random. That's not a good idea.
No, and stay away from the
Betty's.
Betties. Yes, the
Betty?
Netches.
What?
Betty Netch.
Female,
Oh,
angry.
Are they bigger than the males?
No,
Big size? How can you
oh,
tell?
smaller. Let's stay away from the small ones. The
Okay,
large
small
ones
ones.
are nicer.
Okay.
Just don't go too near them.
how large of an animal are we talking about here?
They're about the bulls are about the size of a silk strider.
Oh, so quite large.
Be right back.
It's going to be hard to avoid them, I think.
Question. Serious question. They're farmed, like from the ground?
Other animals.
Roaming animals.
They float.
They float.
Angry country.
We're in a weird place. Could you?
Well, their bodies create a buoyant atmosphere within inside themselves.
Well, they're filled
They
with
displace
gas.
the
Will they
air.
explode upon being set on fire?
Don't do that. Just don't.
Probably.
I like how it's not yes or no. It's just don't do that.
Just don't.
I really want to. Okay. Understood. Lesson learned. Education increase. Should keep a diary.
Zin wants to explode one of them. No, just don't.
Okay, so you eventually, after a couple hours, you make your way to this rocky area. I mean, it's not super mountainous. The rock, it's almost like a rocky dune area. They don't go up more than 20 feet. There's paths that go in between all these dunes. There's trees and the occasional giant mushroom. And you notice in sort of a clearing of these trees, there's a walled compound. The wall's about 15, 20 feet, stone wall. And inside this walled area are a number of various size structures. There's 2 really large structures and a middle-sized stone structure. And then in 2 rows of 3, there's these very shanty wooden shacks. And in a quarter of this walled-in area, you see these strange floating creatures that your party members have described.
I turned to the
Interesting.
starter before we disembarked him. Tell me, I used to work on a similar farm as this. How many hands do they have employed here?
Not too sure. Never been here myself.
Oh, first time.
I usually just go from city to city.
Oh.
We appreciate you taking the extra time to bring us here.
Of course.
So he stops the silt shredder and looks around for a suitable place to dock so that you guys can actually get off. And eventually he walks around, or makes the silt shredder walk around, and goes up to this hill about quarter mile away from the plantation itself. There's a rocky cliff that he parks up next to, and you're able to hop out.
I'll be here for a couple hours if you'll need me, or need passage back. Will you need passage back to Balmora today?
Very likely.
Yes,
Most likely.
probably.
Possibly in a hurry.
By a couple hours.
Well, if you're not back by nightfall, I'm gonna head back towards the city.
Nightfall.
Lunchtime now.
Okay.
Sounds good. Our business should be completed by then, right?
Oh, I imagine so. Yes.
We'll be here.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's go.
So we get off the silt shredder, but before we go into anywhere,
I was gonna say.
so how are we going about this exactly?
Through the front door with weapons.
You would like to just walk in with your sword and start killing everyone down, would you?
That has not worked out well so far.
Yes, I agree with them.
Have not enjoyed it.
I think we need more of a plan this time, Kajir.
Yours?
This is a bigger place.
As you say.
Anyone have
There are
any
a lot of-
ideas?
There are a lot of slaves on this plantation, right? What if we came by pretending to sell some slaves?
Did you ever hear
Get
a slave?
inside. And then attack
Just
from
Okay.
4 appearances. Do we know how many people, slaves and owners, are in this plantation?
More slaves than owners.
Yes, usually.
So a revolt shouldn't be too hard.
Well,
come
we
by.
can arm them, at least. Or at least disarm the guards.
Depends on their morale. They're pretty beaten down. From experience, it's hard to keep.
Perhaps if we can maneuver Kajir into a position to do what he does best, that might inspire some morality and courage in some of the slaves.
Well, if we need to have Kajir appear as a slave, I think I can help partially with that.
Oh?
And I take out from my pack just a piece of paper that I had written back and save the world. So you see that side.
It's for those of you at home. It's a
A illusory script, so
Yeah.
you get a piece of parchment that on one side is written as a formal parchment of ownership of Kajir. But for those that can read it with either True Sight or who I decided to, it just says, if somebody's asking for proof of ownership, just give them this. And the only ones that can see that is Kajir and Chistenix. So all of you see it as a writ of ownership.
Oh, crazy.
Very convenient.
So, I can be the owner
Exactly.
of Kajir.
like officially.
Super efficient.
She's been down for that role. Would they buy it?
Oh, you're not
In the world of the
She's-
Imperium, I'm actually a full-grown woman.
Couldn't tell.
I know.
At what age does that happen exactly?
Oh, marriageable age. You know, it's a cultural thing.
So that thing is good for another 8 or 9 days.
Oh, that is perfect.
They only have like, what, 8 hours?
So we really don't know much about this plantation at all, except that it has slaves. Yep, great.
Well, is there like a ratio usually of slaves to masters in your time?
It depends on what work needs to be
Yeah,
done.
you
I was gonna say, Aaron, you should know.
No,
Oh, yes.
expert.
How many slaves were on my plantation?
There weren't any slaves.
Workers were on my plantation.
But yeah, like there were workers. There were definitely workers. On yours, it's probably a dozen.
A dozen?
Yeah.
With only like maybe a couple owners on the premises.
Yeah, it was like a family of like 5, and then a couple helping hands, about 4.
Okay.
You said there's 3 shacks? 3?
There were 6 total.
6.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 rows of 3.
Cheers. That's fun.
We are able to sell Tajir, and I could possibly get the keys to the shackles to him. He could unlock all of the slaves and create a lovely distraction.
If they're all the same key.
Let's worry about that later.
Okay, so we're gonna try
Let's get the key ring. He can try them all.
Well, at the very least, I think I can pose, obviously, as Kajir's owner in this case.
What about the rest of us?
You're all looking for Khajiits of your own, perhaps.
Well, I'm just along for the ride. I thought, performing for the Dren
You're just here for the entertainment.
Absolutely.
If we could find out how many owners, overlords, are here, and we could find a way to get them all in the same place.
And then we slaughtered them all.
Yes.
Excellent.
I like this.
Or something else we
I could put on a show for them.
could
Ah.
be your bodyguards.
You're a bit
See
old.
you over here. I'm not.
What?
You're a bit
I
old.
roughly have my,
You grabbed the what?
I roughly have my stats.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Gotcha.
No, that's
It's fine. You're not feeling yourself today. You didn't get a good night's sleep.
Oh, that really, really messed with me.
Okay,
So
so
once Kazir gets inside, he creates the distraction. Then we
she
attack.
creates the distraction.
Or he could spread the word to the other slaves in the compound.
I thought we wanted to be out of here by nightfall.
We do.
Let us just gather them for Arath's lovely performance and kill them as they watch.
I think it's the sound plan that we have so far.
Yes. We might as well go with that. We do have a timetable after all.
Yeah, but please, if you're, make sure you try to encourage the fellow slaves to come.
Encourage violence.
Of course.
Numbers, please, thank you.
We do.
How long does Charm Person last?
1 minute.
No, that's friends.
1 hour.
Friends is a minute.
1 hour. Charm is 1 hour.
Awesome. I have Charm.
Yeah, so do I.
I'm gonna need it.
I used it on that lady last time.
Right?
So what are we doing?
So
Okay,
we're going in.
through the front, I guess.
Chechenix will go first, with Kajir right behind her,
Okay.
and then
So you're approaching the wall. There's like an opening. It's not really a gate. It's just a giant gap in the wall, and it's on either side of where the walls end. There's giant rocks, so like rock formations, and you walk in, and on your left is one of the larger stone structures, and outside you see a Dunmer in some very strange armor. It looks like it's almost like bone, made of bone or shell. And he's eyeing you walking through. but he doesn't move a single muscle except his eyes are moving.
I stare at
He's
him
got
back.
quite a scorn on his face.
Can I perception him?
Perception him?
Ow!
For what?
Yeah. What are you looking
perceiving?
for specifically?
More details, but I don't know.
Sure.
Wow.
You was just seeing.
I rolled a 1.
Maybe.
Is
So,
this 2 1s and
yeah, I'm
okay.
switching dice.
Yeah, you just see a guy who's not looking too pleased.
Actually, let's
What kind of weapon? How well armed is he?
You see, he's leaning up against the wall and his arms are crossed. You see some sort of scabbard at his side. You can't really tell what it is though. And you're walking through and you see down to your right is the row of houses, these shacks, wooden shacks, and there are a bunch of Khajiit and Argonians wearing nothing, and they each of them have these iron bracelets or bracers, as it were, on their ankles, and they're walking back and forth carrying boxes. There's a couple Khajiit that are on top of a netch that's on the ground, and they're all over scrubbing it, taking some of these strange metal tools and scraping off some excess skin. It looks like really thick skin as it's just kind of shedding off. There's you see 2 other Dunmer that are armed just like the guy leaning up against the wall, just kind of walking around, periodically like barking something at one of the Khajiit or Argonians. There are a couple other Dunmer, and there's a Bosmer, and they're wearing very tattered clothing. They're walking and talking with each other. There's another Dunmer who walks up to you, and has these pants that look like they went all the way down to the feet at one point, but one leg is above the knee, like just torn off at the knee. The other one is down lower to the shin, but there's just patchwork and holes all over on it. His belt is just a piece of rope tied around the waist, and not wearing a shirt. His face is filthy. His hair is overgrown and just looks like he cut it himself. And he walks up, hikes up his pants. Well, howdy. What can I do for y'all?
Well, we have quite the business to...
He interrupts you and looks over at you. He's like, hey boys, check out this one!
Hey, remember why we're here? Isn't he a lovely specimen?
Shoo, isn't he?
Oh, you're a charmer, you.
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering, are the representatives of House Dren?
What, Orvas?
Yeah!
Yeah, he's here.
I would absolutely love a chance to meet with him, perform for all of you fine people, and just, give you a nice show.
Entertainment? Shoot, y'all boys hear that? Well, you can dance for us all you want. You don't need to talk to Orvas. We don't need to get him involved, do we?
You know?
Well, actually, we have a bit of business we'd like to talk about as well.
Well, what sort of business? You can talk to me about that.
Could we?
You know, I might be willing to do a second show just for you. Take me to Orvas.
Give me a perception check.
Persuasion.
Or persuasion, sorry.
Okie dokie. He sounds pretty simple-minded. You might have a good chance. I'm judging.
Good! 18.
Ooh, yay. 18 plus 5.
23.
23.
Yeah.
He leans in close to you, holds out his hand. The name's Patchy.
Patchy, it is a pleasure.
What time you think tonight?
Maybe in about an hour or so, sweetness.
I don't know what I'm going to tell Orvas.
Does a different time work better for you?
No, that works out just fine, but I don't know how I'm going to convince him to come down and see y'all.
Oh. Well, if you could, I would be most appreciative.
What am I telling him? Who are you?
You could tell him that there's a customer who's interested in buying a great deal of merchandise.
Y'all into netch leather?
Yes.
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 Big into net trading. They are.
Yes.
Well, we have Packy. He's the one who handles all the merchandise. Why don't you buy from him?
Maybe a more long-term solution. Big deal, you know? Not so much a one-and-done kind of thing.
All right. Well, I'll see what I could do.
No idea what to do.
Thank you.
And he walks. He's not doesn't turn around and walk. He's walking back and like, I'll be back.
I'll be waiting.
Yeah, you don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right.
Alright.
He turns and disappears into. So he goes into the main large building that's in the corner, way in the back corner.
I'm so confused.
As he walks back, I want to see if any of the guards are holding any like keys or anything.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, okay. 18.
So 15?
18.
18. So two of the guards that were walking around and barking orders, one of them has a key ring around his belt.
Okay. So walking.
How far away is he?
Is he right now? It's probably like 50, 60 feet away.
Oh, we don't see that.
Well, I nudge
I
her
don't see
and
it,
just
no.
like I nudge her and just like shake my head like over there and say and just whisper keys.
Do I have to roll for perception to see him, or since he told me, do I see it? He told me that guy has the key.
Yeah, there's three guards, and you look at each one, and you're like, oh yeah, that's a key ring.
There's a key ring.
Okay, if we could somehow get them all together. Cause a commotion, yes. It's hard enough to get the head person down here to talk to us.
Hey, what's that?
He's old and can't hear you.
It's hard enough to get the head person to talk to around here.
Well, we weren't that.
Yes, I thought we had
Just so
I thought
you
we had a
know,
business deal.
Yeah, which apparently doesn't need the...
we should have mentioned how awesome our business deal is.
So you notice after a while, the two guards who are walking around, they're like, they meet up with each other, and they look over in your direction, they're pointing in your direction, kind of like whispering to one another. You get the sense that they're looking straight at you and talking about you.
Steady.
Like, and they're like elevator eyeing you.
I will give them the evil stink eye back, just like yeah.
You give them you mean
No.
Yeah, you don't...
Well, I mean, I'll just look in the eye and not like say anything, just a cold hard stare back.
All right, one of them calls out.
Great.
One of them calls out to you because you're standing next to him. You better get your beast under wraps.
Hit him?
Yeah. It usually works.
Okay. So I guess I'll just...
You can't say please, though.
I'll elbow Kajir. Like, you watch it here.
You.
Don't know. Wait, I'm confused. Is this not a slave trading
He's
plantation?
your slave.
It is, but you gotta treat him like a slave.
No, I know, but I
it's
thought
not
we're here
for-
to buy
it's
slaves.
No, it's not for slave trading. It's just a plantation that runs on slaves.
So you need to protect
so-
your slave.
Okay.
Well, you
So
also
somebody
you
else can
also
take
know that slavery is outlawed in the world, essentially.
But it's legal here.
Well, no,
It's
it's
illegal,
not.
it's just happening.
It's still happening.
People turn blind eye to it.
So you need to act like he's your property.
Right.
So you don't lose it.
So to get him outside the head.
So
'Kay.
after a while, Patchy comes back out, and he's fidgeting with his hands. Look, listen, Orvas don't want to talk to any of you. He doesn't know who you all are.
Can I insight
Is
that?
there... Oh, yeah, go.
Do I still get that dance?
Well, perhaps if you told me, who else might be in charge, maybe this, this right-hand man. I can understand if Orvas doesn't want to, speak to us lowly people, but, we really do have business to conduct here.
12 insight on him, by the way.
With what?
12 insight on him, by the way, about Orvas not being able to see us.
Yeah, you get the sense that he wasn't able to convince Orvas to come meet you. The guy you're talking to, Patchy, he's sort of a lower on the totem pole in this farm.
His name's Patchy.
That's tight.
So what did you ask? Oh, he's like trying to dig deep in his little brain. Are you in the mood? Are you in the market for neck leather or other means? And he tilts his head over towards Kajir.
And I go,
Wow.
I get ya. Well, you buying or selling?
maybe a bit of both if things go well.
Well, you should have said so in the first place. Give me 1 second. He goes, disappears once again into the.
Apparently, long term didn't make sense.
No, there's not.
As he's walking up, there's a guard standing at the door of this villa, and the guard stops him, and they exchange words. And Patchy points over to you guys, and he's does motion like this,
Yes.
and shrugs, and the guy's whatever, and he points to the door, and he disappears behind the door.
Can I roll to read lips?
What?
Can you roll to read
To
lips?
see what they're saying?
Do you know how to read lips?
Do you know how to read lips?
Oh, I picked it up over 250 years.
What?
of life.
I mean, by the motions, you kind of get the. He's the guard's what are you doing?
Maybe bothering me.
And then from that, you kind of get the sense that he's not really welcome in the villa.
Okay.
But Patchy's sort of wanting every little excuse to go in there, since he's not usually allowed. It's oh cool, this is an excuse to go in. So yeah, he's in there for a while.
Push the wrong man on the totem pole here.
Well, should
Clearly.
we go around and look at the other merchandise?
Sounds good.
Wow.
Let's go. Let's go look around.
Yeah.
I will go.
So the two of you go off towards where are you going?
We're gonna go for.
I kind of
So
want to go.
if you imagine the plantation's divided into fourths, the top left is where the northwest is where the shanty shacks are. The northeast quadrant is where that guard is leaning up against that large two-story stone structure. The southwest is where the netches are hanging out, the corral, and then there's a building right next to that pen. It's one of the smaller stone structures, and then the southeast is this giant stone villa.
What do you think? Or what do you want?
The villa is where just the main house is.
Yeah, that's where Patchy's disappearing into.
Where did the guards that were walking around? I probably didn't notice the specific one had a key. But
They're walking this perimeter around the netch corral.
See the jellyfish?
Sure, you haven't seen them.
Exactly. Well, also you're a Dunmer, and I can resemble a Dunmer. We'll fit it in.
How many guards have you seen so far?
You've seen 4.
Also,
There's one leaning up against the stone structure. There's one at the doorway to the villa, and there are 2 currently standing next to each other.
Could just eyeball us.
Yeah,
where are they at? The other two
they are right next to the small stone building.
in the netch area. The
Yeah.
southwest?
Yeah.
And it was one of them that had the keys, right?
One of those 2 has the keys. Yeah.
so I want to lead in and ask the girl. So, the jellyfish creatures, how bad would it be if they got loose?
Well, they're pretty docile. They don't really do a whole lot, unless they are
Like
threatened.
fire.
If they feel threatened, they will respond.
I'm just thinking about it.
Yeah, I know. Do not threaten them yet.
But you hear what I'm saying.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
So what I'm actually saying is if we do...
Make sure while you're out there you keep count, okay? You know what we're up against.
I'll count the jellyfish, yes.
I'll do the other counting.
So, I kind of peer around. Do I see any guards with keys?
Were you listening in when Kajir was talking to Chichenix about keys?
Were they close enough for me to hear?
Yeah, you guys are all together.
Well, then, I take a peek at the guard with the keys. And he's still kibitzing with the other one?
There's lots of kibitzing.
Okay. How far away? Or 60 feet?
They're about 50, 60 feet,
Okay.
yeah.
I think I'm just gonna try to, mage hand those keys right off of him.
In broad daylight.
You know, I'm just gonna make them off of him. So I'm not gonna bring them to me.
So, I think you roll a sleight of hand check, right?
Yes. Oh, sweet lord.
Oh, good.
You know, that's a 12.
A 12?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so you reach out with your mind and try and... this is the first time you're using Mage Hand.
Yeah. I read it in a book once, okay?
But yeah, you almost feel this third hand floating near him. You feel this wind. You feel the heat coming off of his body, and you're reaching for the keys, and you start tugging at the key ring. And he looks down and grabs his keys and like shuffles them around, shakes them, and goes back to talking with his buddy.
That was weird.
It could have been worse.
It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. Good job. Good try.
It's more difficult than it
Are you trying to get keys from him?
What?
I don't think you notice.
Oh, I don't?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I think I would have noticed because I was actually going to get closer so I could do the same thing.
Well, what are your passives? Passive perception.
12.
10 plus your perception.
10 plus perception?
Yeah.
0.
Oh,
So, 10.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither of you notice this. I mean,
I
you
don't
notice
think
the
they're-
guards like grabbing his keys, which I mean, if you're focusing on his keys, now he's like holding on to them. So Patchy comes back out with another man who's dressed in a similar armor that the other guards are. He doesn't look thrilled. Neither one of them. Although Patchy's sort of... he feels like he had a very rough conversation in there. But he's like bringing this guy and he's like, come on, they're just over here. They're just over here.
As they come back, can we make our rounds?
Yeah, so as you're getting closer to...
Yeah.
As you're getting closer to the corral, the two guards are like, "Where do you think you two going?"
Just viewing the merchandise.
Yeah, you here to buy some leather?
Exactly.
Some leather, maybe something else. They're talking about it right now. We just wanted to take a little bit of a browse first.
See it for ourselves.
Well, can't go any closer. These netches get spooked pretty easily.
Right. We'll be careful.
We'll observe from this distance. I'm looking at the corral that they're in. Is there like a little gate?
It's not fenced off. It's just sort of a flat of land.
Like
Yeah.
up and around.
Yeah.
Okay, and so it's just the guards standing there, not letting anyone.
Yeah.
And I want to keep a count of how many slaves there are tending to
So there's about 3 or 4 on the netch that they're like peeling off the leather. There's a female Argonian and Khajiit. Why? Why'd you have to make it so close? They're carrying buckets around, buckets of water. And there's another 4 or 5 various Argonians and Khajiits that are lugging boxes to this small stone building. And there's maybe 1 or 2 that are just kind of milling around, sitting in the shade, looking like they're taking a break. So, Patchy comes up with this other Dunmer. Says, well, couldn't get Orvas, but here's Meryl. And this other Dunmer comes up. So what is it that you guys want?
I'm gonna quickly just see if he's got any keys on him as well.
Any keys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm wasting my goodness. That's a 20 total.
So you don't see a key ring, but you do hear some jingling in his pockets, in his pants.
Well, I don't know about these kind of people, but I was hired for entertainment.
Well, that's great and all, but Patchy says that you're into maybe doing some deals with Dren.
Yes.
And Patchy pipes up, see, told you, he's huge, isn't he? And Meryl turns, shut up. What sort of dealings are you interested in?
Well, I'm sure you've noticed my quite impressive Khajiit companion here. I've had such good luck with one, I thought I might pick up a few more. And my friends here are also in the market for maybe a couple of employees. If you would be so kind as to speak to us about that.
Well, we do love our employees here. So if you're in the market to buy one, hire one, I think the cost would be pretty high. He looks you up and down like, I don't know if you would be able to afford any of our employees.
Oh, don't believe everything that you see. We're more than capable of paying.
Yes, and I come forward with my brandishing my blue golden robes.
Oh my god.
Some of us are more than well off enough to hire some assistants.
He recognizes the robes and he raises his eyebrows. Telvanni. Yes? Well, what are you interested in?
Is there somewhere more private we could perhaps discuss our dealings?
There is. Right this way. Patchy, you stay.
Aww. Poor Patchy.
Daryl and I kind of see our party splitting up.
What's that? Yeah, you see them start walking up to the villa, and you all start walking, and he turns and looks at you and says, "He's waiting out here."
Where?
Well, we have our helping hands. They'll look after him.
Oh.
Alright, Khajiit. Go ahead and go off. Go wait outside, but maybe speak to some of the others out there. Please behave yourself. I whisper, please behave yourself.
I'm going to come back and get your meeting him.
Okay.
Because you should know.
Okay.
I'm going to come back.
So we'll don't know if you're going to follow me, but I'm going to start going around towards all the slaves and...
More like you should pretend to follow me. Let's remember this here.
Well...
Kajir,
You gotta
think?
tell me
Think,
that.
Kajir. Okay, I'm going to
you
go
have
up
to
to
put him in his
Kajir
place.
and be just like, I don't know, kind of guide me where you want to go, but I need to lead.
Okay.
Also, do I have permission to push you? It's vital.
Just once.
Alright.
That's gonna be interesting.
So you go inside these big double wooden doors, and inside the walls are covered in this very elegant and ornate tapestries and rugs. There's a Bosmer in the corner with a little a lute, and he's strumming away on a very light and delicate song, just to kind of set this mood for the room.
You're here.
And there at this table, there are 4 or 5 armored figures, different armor than the ones that were outside. This is metallic armor, like iron or steel armor, very heavily armored, with big weapons.
Great.
And as you walk in, they look up, but they don't say anything. They're silent, slowly eyeing you, figuring out what you're doing. And Meryl leads you in through this hallway upstairs, and he opens this door and leads you in, and it's another room that's very elegant, and a lot of money in this room. It's a shelf with silver cups and plates and stuff, and the candles have golden candlesticks, and there's this large wooden desk with some very intricate crafting or carvings into this desk. And you see this man sitting at this desk, fairly young looking, very clean face, a bluish gray skin, golden earrings all on his pointed ear, one of his pointed ears, long, straight black hair, very clean, and he has this very piercing gaze. It's very intimidating. So he walks in, or you walk in. Meryl, are these the people that you speak of? Yeah, these are the guys that Patchy was talking about. Alright, come on in. You walk in, and he has this air about him that's very powerful. Meryl's demeanor changes as he opens the door and enters this room. He's almost looks disarmed. And as you walk in, he closes the door behind him as he leaves. So it's just you and this individual. He stands up, pushes his chair back. The name's Orvas. This is my plantation. I hear that you're in the market for employment.
Orvas, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Chechenix. This is my friend Arath. We are interested indeed in some employment of your workers here. What?
I'm here too.
Huh?
I'm here too.
Oh, I don't know who's here right now.
Yeah, who is in this room?
Me.
Farrell, do you staying outside?
Yeah, probably.
You say outside?
I'm gonna take you back here.
Just these two.
So
Okay, so
3
it's
and 3.
It's the 3 of you.
Split the party.
Why do you say We're gonna do the outside distraction, okay? That's what we're gonna do.
Is there are there open windows into the room right now? Is that
Yeah.
how we're getting lit?
It's mostly candlelight. There are windows, but there are these tapestries or hanging rugs that are blocking the window. So some of the light is coming through from behind the window or the tapestries, but for the most part, it's lit by candles and lanterns.
Any big lanterns or anything like that?
There's a paper lantern that's
very similar to the make and design of ones that you saw at the Telvanni Council House. Just hanging in a corner. Doesn't really give off a whole light, but you think it's more decorative than anything else.
Well, I am honored to meet you. Absolutely. I was wondering if I might be able to put on a show, entertain some of your people.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd like that. Most of my men are downstairs.
Well, perhaps I'll go join them. Or do I just round them up, or would there be a specific time that would be more advantageous?
There's a lot of them downstairs now.
All right. Well, I'll go join them. Thank you very much, Chenix. Good luck. You know, I think this will be, taken care of in a spectacular manner.
I give you the don't you dare leave us look.
So he, as you're leaving, he walks out front of his desk. His movements are very sure of himself and very strong. He comes up to you. Didn't catch your name.
I am Erdonessus Lurkwatch, newly appointed to the Telvanni Council.
Yeah, I could tell by the cloth.
I would assume so, being a man of your stature, being able to recognize one of mine.
Well,
I'm also here to look for assistance.
excuse me. I was about to say something. You'd be wise to not interrupt a man in his own house. Now, I recognize the cloth because we have recently aligned ourselves with the house.
Oh, very good.
Anyway, what business are we conducting today?
As I said, we're looking for a little bit more help as far as employment's concerned.
Yes, we're looking for rates, numbers. How many can you even spare?
Well, we could get by with about a dozen employees. We have about 20 on hand right now. How many were you looking for?
20. Well, I was hoping myself for perhaps maybe a full 10 for my research. What about you?
I think 5 more should suffice for me.
We may get some trouble there.
No, I have no idea what to do.
Where's our diversion?
You see he's getting more and more impatient, and almost his silence is very uneasy. He just has this air of intimidation. Meaning he rolled a 24 on his intimidation check.
How's that?
Well, how about
8 for me, and whatever they can spare for you. How much is the fetching price for 8?
Well, I'd say the going rate is about 500 each. Maybe 400 for the Argonians.
500 each. I noticed when I was looking around, they looked a tad overworked.
What are you trying to say?
That perhaps they've had a lot of hard work here at this farm due to the fact that you're very successful with your leather trade and such.
Hard work makes them stronger.
Yes. Especially if they're fed a good deal. Perhaps we can negotiate that down to...
No negotiation. My price is my price.
Would it be possible to look at the wares before we purchase? And pick them?
Very well.
Good idea.
But what sort of collateral are you willing to put up? How do I know that your business is serious? Because we could get into a lot of trouble here.
Well, I come on as a representative of the Talbani. If the Talbani house is not a good enough name for you, then...
Let's just say not all of the Talbani are agreeable to our practices. But we're working on that.
Rightfully so.
Perhaps this will ease your mind about where I stand on the matter, and I give him my writ of ownership for Kajir.
So I see you. You have some employment to yourself.
Yes.
Tell me about this Kajir.
I actually got him for quite a good price, but he's turned out to be one of the best bodyguards I could ever hope for. And because of that, and the lack of availability elsewhere, we heard of the Dren Plantation and how you might be able to help us for what we're looking for.
Give me just a straight, like... it wouldn't be a persuasion, just a straight charisma.
Oh. No. 8.
8.
Really not.
So, he doesn't... I mean, he's not, like, inciting you or anything, but you get the sense that he knows you're bullshitting about something. Like, you have a slave, so what are you gonna... You wouldn't know how to handle, like, more.
I have one slave, so I wouldn't know how to handle more?
You wouldn't know how to handle, like 10.
At the same time.
Like what kind of use are they for?
He's not asking, but he's just sort of like, sure.
Okay.
Sure, you must like that.
Great. Yeah, I really have no idea what to do.
Right, so now, if that's all in order, maybe look at the west.
I'll have one of my men show you around.
Very good.
He calls out to Meryl, and he immediately opens the door as if he was standing right by the door. Show these people the employees. And then he goes and immediately sits down at the desk, and Meryl's like, yep, and ushers you two, quickly out the door.
Okay, great.
Bye, guys.
So the two of you walk down, and Arath, what are you doing with the men?
Well, as soon as I went downstairs, I made a cat call to get all of the men running.
All right. So give me a performance check on that, or persuasion, whichever.
That would be 12.
So yeah, as you're walking down, and you call out to them. You get their attention. They look up, and then as you don't get immediate reaction. You just kind of okay, and you continue walking down the stairs, and they go back to whatever they were doing at the table.
I go right over to them.
You see the Bosmer as he's playing. He kind of giggles under his breath.
Don't take that from him.
I go right over and I go, listen, how would you boys like a private show? I'm here for your entertainment today. All yours, all day.
So the five of them kind of look over at each other and they're like, yeah, sure. See what you got.
Let's see what I got.
What are you going to be doing?
Okay, oh, jeez Louise.
Pointing the dress.
I'm gonna say... Let's just go straight to fire eating. Fred, don't roll a one.
Okay.
What's my favorite part?
Yes.
Yes! Okay, so that's 18... 25 or 26, give or take.
Okay.
It's well into the 20s.
So when you're firing, you have like the little staffs or the wands, right? That like
Oh,
you light
yeah.
on fire. So you immediately, as you pull them out and light them on fire, they immediately they sit up in the chairs, and they lean forward, their eyes widen. They're like, "All right, entertainment."
Mm-hmm.
And so they're really into it. And the two of you come down, and she's mid performance, eating fire, and all the guards or these individuals who are wearing this heavy armor, they're just encapsulated.
How many are there?
There are 5.
Just still 5? Okay.
Yeah.
She hasn't attracted anybody else?
No, I mean there's only 5 of these guys wearing the metal armor. They're different from the ones that are outside and they're the more leathery, bone-ish armor.
Gotcha.
So Meryl's leading you downstairs. He glances over at Arath and he pauses for a second, and as the two of you catch up, he's like, right. Leads you.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I've seen her do this. And would you like to pause? I know we can get to the worst, but this is a new one she's never done. Would you like to see?
Give me a persuasion at advantage.
Nice. At advantage. He said advantage. So.
With advantage?
Yeah.
So let's say 7. And...
Do better.
And a 2.
So
persuasion is +2, so the 9.
So he says, "No, Orvas said take you around and look at the. I got to do what Orvas says."
insist.
I threw him a big wink because I recognize him. And, I sent him a little
He's like, he opens the door. And, meanwhile, while all that's going on, what are the 3 of you doing? Farrell, Kajir, and Zin.
So I brought Kajir, and back to Farrell, and I'm sure Farrell's already figured out what pretend is ours.
And I'm quietly talking to the Khajiit slaves in Talgra, telling them that I'm there to free them and be ready for a revolt. And that's what I tell each one.
Okay.
And I tell them not to make any big noises until they see me make a big commotion.
Okay. So, you go up to all the Khajiit.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the two you go up to one and then another, and they both have just this. Why bother? It's no use. The other one is he says, "We may escape, but we will never escape." This is their lie.
Right.
The other one, he's very quiet, and he doesn't really immediately react. He stares off into the distance, and he simply goes, "Just let me know when."
Nice. Nice. And then, is there are they out in the open or?
The 3 of the ones that you're talking to, they're sitting in the shade,
Right.
taking a break.
In a near a shack or?
They're in the shade of one of the shanty wooden structures.
Do I have line of sight to any of the guards? Are they
No.
Okay, so I have an extra short sword, so I'm just gonna quietly set that on the ground in the shade for that one guy.
Yeah, so he's still staring off in the distance, doesn't even flinch, and he tucks it under him and then pushes some grass over it, and then just goes back to his original pose.
All right,
Nice.
and then I'll tell these 2. Some scenes have been set.
What are you doing over there? Get back over here. You're not supposed to wander around.
Okay.
While we're with him, and as he was talking to the other slaves, none of the guards came around any corners or walking or anything like that.
No, so the 2 of them, they're still just kind of in their spot talking. After a while, they split up and they continue to do their patrol.
So, next stop.
Okay, so next stop, follow the one that I saw that had the keys. And
So he's continuing west along the row of houses up in the north, and the other one is going south to the that small stone building where the other slaves are taking their boxes in and out from.
so I'll follow the one that's going closer towards the slaves that I talked to previously.
Oh, the one that has the keys, he's going up north around the houses.
Okay.
Should we ambush him now or later?
And I whisper that.
I think we should do this.
We need the keys. We also need to know what they're doing inside.
So the three houses, they go from east to west. You're on the southern part of them.
Okay.
And as you're going in between the three Khajiit, you catch in between the houses the guard walking.
Right.
So you're going parallel with the guard,
Right.
essentially.
Okay.
In opposite directions, or
Yeah, I don't know how you're going, but
Following along him, so probably same direction, because we want to keep track of the guy with the keys. So, do we see them walking out yet?
yeah, by this point, yeah. I was giving you some extra time because they were up there for a couple minutes and
Okay.
what you guys were doing. So yeah, by this point you see Chechenix and Eridanesis being led by Meryl, this Dunmer, towards the corral area.
Right.
Really? You're asking me?
Alright, maybe I'll talk.
Yeah.
So you wanted to know what? You wanted to know what else they were doing?
I kind of like point to Ernesis and I'm like,
Waiting for them. That's what we were doing.
So I guess we'll just gather up with them.
Okay. So everybody's reconvening except for Arath, who's inside.
So we're like kind of like right outside the villa now.
Yeah. So you meet and you're in this main little yard.
How close are they from me, even through a door?
They are, I'd say, about 75, 80 feet.
Oh, that's more than enough.
Well, I have message, so that's all I was thinking.
Isn't message like pretty far? It's like 100 feet.
I thought it was 60. Through stuff?
yes, through stuff that gets reduced, I think.
The message is 120 feet.
There you go.
Yeah, you could probably.
You can cast the spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier.
There
Alright,
you go.
so I reach out mid-performance to Chichenix and I go, so, tell me, how's it going?
Is messages you could talk back and forth, right?
Yeah, it's a whisper.
I can whisper that only she can hear.
Yes. You're basically telecommunicating.
Yeah.
Basically.
It looks like the best way to get this done is to just cause an all-out distraction and start the fighting. We're not going to get far with the man.
Alright, well, they're not
owns
going to
this
attack me. Maybe I can get them to loosen up a little bit before the commotion starts. I'll try to get the breastplate off of at least one.
Alright, so the plan is sort of set.
Yes.
The only one that's going to work right now.
I will take because you're behind you two walking with Merle.
Okay.
Alright, before we cast the die, let's take a quick break. We're halfway through the stream, so now's a good time to take a
that's
break
fast.
before we start the festivities.
Much easier festivities.
We'll be right back in about 10 minutes. So don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back. So we left off with the party setting a plan on how they're going to tackle this garden-fested plantation. So currently, the party minus Arath are reconvening together in the yard of the plantation. Meanwhile, Arath is inside entertaining a couple armored individuals inside the main villa of the plantation. So that's what she does. Meanwhile, the five of you are being led by Meryl to look at the merchandise.
Mistress, I have found a suitable employee.
Wait, we're together now?
Yeah, we just
We're
met.
all just
We're behind you.
The five of you are all reconvening.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're just gonna use it.
Really?
Tell me
follow
more.
me.
Okay.
So I lead them towards that one group of
Wait, we can't leave them.
what?
They're being led by.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So
Meryl's
the
with
five
us.
of you, so Farrell, Chechenix, Kajir, Erdonessus, and Zin,
I know, but
are
we
being
can't-
led, are with Meryl.
Yeah, so
Yes.
we can't walk away.
we're not
What?
walking away.
No.
Sorry, I thought you said you were leading us away from him. Sorry.
No, leading us to all
Leading
of
the
us,
whole group.
including Meryl.
Right.
It's alright, it's alright.
Confusions.
So Meryl and the four of you are following Kajir now.
And then as we approach that section, I'm going to quickly take a look around if there's any other guards within line of sight.
So the guard with the keys, he's now on the far western end of the compound and now going south along the wall.
So it'll be coming.
The other guard that he was talking to earlier, he is stationary at the small stone structure. You don't see the one that you first saw, and the other one is still by the door in front of the villa. He hasn't moved at all.
Okay. But, I mean, can they see us? Are we, like, in plain view? How many of them?
The one at the villa can see you. The one at the small stone structure can see you.
So I look at Meryl. No idea who this person is, but I look at this person. So, these two that were coming up to, what's wrong with them? They're not doing any work. What's wrong? What's going on?
Are you talking about the guards or?
No, the two guys, the ones that are taking a break.
Oh, there's three of them.
Three. Okay, yeah.
We have to let them rest every once in a while.
Rest because they're weak.
Exactly.
I mean, come on, they shouldn't be as expensive as the rest of them, right? I mean,
If they don't rest, then they don't perform well.
Yeah.
You haven't optimized how much rest versus work you should have them do.
How long have they been here?
Sounds like poor stock to me.
How long have they been here? How long have they been resting?
Resting.
I don't know. Guards keep an eye on.
Too long. Too long.
Apparently too long.
He notices the guard that's walking along the perimeter on the west. He calls out, "Gavis, these guys done resting?" And he doesn't respond. He just immediately walks over to him, walks up to one of them, and kicks him really, really hard.
Great sword head.
Who, Meryl?
Instantly. No, on the main.
No, this like you guys from there. You guys are about
We're not
like
all the way up there yet.
70,
Oh, way up
80.
there?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm still doing it on the guy in front of me.
Meryl?
Yeah.
Meryl?
Yeah.
Okay.
The instant that happens, I'm raging, and that happens.
Yeah. So, wait, where is your greatsword at this point?
I've had it on me.
Sure.
No one asked me to take it off.
Bodyguard.
His bodyguard.
He is my bodyguard.
So, yeah.
How far is the
That other guard.
is that guard that just kicked the?
About 80 feet or so.
Okay, no problem.
But if I saw it,
There's
No problem.
There's one that is by the small stone structure. He's about 30 feet away, and then the guard that's by the villa, he's about 60 feet away behind you.
How far are we from the pen and jellyfish?
About 80, 90 feet.
okay. So may I rage and attack?
Yeah. No, I'll get. Yeah, you just.
We're doing this.
Woo! A 21 to hit.
That
Spring
hits.
the trap.
21.
That is
Now,
11 damage?
11 damage?
Yes.
Oh, you cut his head off.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, whoa! I thought he was a bigger
He's-
baddie than that.
No, he's just a guard.
Oh, okay.
A named guard.
And then where's the next closest guard?
To you is the one by the small stone structure.
So I'll start attempting to rush towards him.
Right, but at this point,
Initiative.
yeah.
I know.
We're rolling initiative.
Yo.
Oops. That's not an initiative.
The guard that is at the small stone structure and at the villa, they scream out like, "Hey! Stop him!" Arath inside, you notice that the guards outside, they hear.
Okay, I was doing something though. While they started moving, I was working.
How much work did you get done?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
So this guy's like right by the front door. So he screams out, they're gonna hear. Unless you
Well,
do something.
Unless you start screaming too.
I think the question is, how much time did she have before we got all the way there and she did that, and the guard started screaming?
A minute?
Oh, yeah.
Can you do anything in a
I
minute?
cast Minor Illusion for some nice, loud, bassful music.
Bassful music?
Yes.
Okay.
Play it. So, like, that's, I'm cranking up my show.
Okay.
And, yep. And
The
so,
guy with his instruments like, well,
yeah.
Okay. You see one kind of like, he turns his head, he's looking, he's waiting and listening.
I grabbed that sheet and I beat it. Baby, you don't want to miss the best part of the show.
He sits back down and is like, alright.
I go, why don't you give me a little bit of something to work with? Are you expecting trouble with all that armor?
He looks around to his buddies, he's like, kind of gives you this like, I don't want to strip in front of my
Just your armor, darling. That's all.
You see you're like going in for like a lap dance. And, he's like, alright. He starts doffing.
All right.
It's off.
Oh.
And he's like,
Yeah.
fan spreading.
Baby.
Alright.
Good job.
That was excellent. Yeah. High five. High five.
I love the music there.
Yeah. Okay, heavy bass.
And the armor.
Yep.
You expecting trouble with all that armor?
Oh, with the fire, you could be like techno rig.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Elder Scrolls Techno Ring.
Okay, Kajir.
15.
Cece.
12.
I have it written down as that, and I have. Yeah. Arath. Oh wait, no, you're Zin.
14.
Eridanessus.
14.
No.
Farrell.
15.
You guys stayed nice and little cozy in that little area. Alright, so the guard at the small stone structure runs up and immediately swings at Kajir. He has...
With what weapon?
He has a spear.
Okay.
That's not going to hit.
That's good to hear.
Next up is probably Kajir.
So that guy that just took a swing at me.
Yep. Mistake.
Big mistake.
Big bada boom.
Oh, but that's only a 12 to hit.
That's not going to do it.
Oh.
Okay. And then end of my turn. Since I am now infused with this cold energy of strength, and I'm raging, you see like dark flame, like dark energy, like just explode out from me a little bit.
Is it everybody around you or targets?
Everybody within 5 feet.
Okay, so Chichenix is probably
Well,
gonna
no, because I ran out, didn't I? Towards.
No, he ran up to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so yeah, everybody takes this amount of damage.
So hang on, let's...
Oh!
You would hurt me?
Snap.
Well, this is in my rage, so I didn't. And I don't know I have this power yet. It just kind of
It
happened.
just kind of happens.
It just happens sometimes, you know.
Okay, so Feral, Chichenix, and Zin.
Thanks.
I rolled for that.
Do we make a save?
No,
or...
there's no saves.
What kind of damage is
What
it?
kind of necrotic is
It's
that?
necrotic.
4 damage. Necrotic.
How much?
4.
4 damage.
Jesus.
Alright, 4 damage. Not too
Yeah,
bad.
but you don't want this hurt. You want to heal.
And
Okay.
I'm surprised at this as well. And I'm just
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're like, I don't know. He doesn't know where that came
Does he
from.
look innocent?
Yes.
Chichenix is. Ow!
Offensive.
Feral.
I'm surprised.
So I'm right next to Kajir and also right next to the guard?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to do a shocking grasp as I say, "Damn it, Kajir!"
Is that a touch attack or
Yeah.
a save?
It is a touch.
Oh. Okay.
and then a save.
Yeah, and a save. But it's going to do damage. The save is just so he doesn't get paralyzed.
Okay.
So yeah, I still make a spell attack.
Against his AC, right? So he has a spear in one hand and a shield in the other.
Is he wearing metal?
No. It's like a bone leather.
Okay. It's going to be 14 hits.
14 does not. He, you go up to reach out with your hands, and he slides him off with his shield, smacks him away.
Okay.
I'm guessing Zin has better dex than Erdonesis.
Actually, I do.
Sprightly old man.
Hey, I do my yoga every morning.
All right, Erdonesis.
So
like
I'm
all
gonna
a team.
move. So the guy that's 80 feet away that kicked the
Yep.
the people.
Yep.
I'm gonna move 20 feet towards him, and then cast Hold Person on him.
Okay.
So he has to
A wisdom save?
Yes, wisdom save, or be paralyzed for the duration.
Is that a level 1 spell or higher?
It is a level 2 spell. There you go.
Okay, so you reach out to him, and these bars, I guess, these glowing bars, clasp all around him, and he's almost like hugged by them, and he's trying to shake them loose. And, he looks up at you.
Yes.
All right, Zin.
Okay, so
Well, magic.
we've got like the one
did it.
guard that he's
Oh,
holding.
okay.
Was it a 1?
He's got the one guard that he's holding, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's 80 feet away.
one's dead, one's being held. Where are the rest?
One's being held. One's got his head chopped off.
One's up
One
on
is
a tree.
attacking Kajir,
One's dead.
and then
Oh.
another one behind you is.
Oh, well, you said that the pen holding the jellyfish is like 80 to 90 feet away?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move almost my full movement speed, but not all of it.
Okay.
Are they kind of clustered? Like, what's their arrangement?
There
I don't
is.
know their behavior.
So there's one bull, the big one, and then there's 3 Bettys. I think I have that written down wrong.
This part's much easier.
And they did tell me that bulls are big, so I know.
Yeah. So there's one bull and 3 Bettys.
Are they kind of centered around
The bull is right next to 2 Bettys, and then one Betty is down on the ground, and some of the slaves are tending to it.
I'm gonna do sacred flame on a bull.
Okay. He has to make a.
Dex save.
There.
I didn't step the niches.
I'm not really trying to hurt him, man.
They are
I'm
so
just kind
dexterous.
I'm kind of
Those
just flinging
big
it down on
floating
his
jellies.
head.
What do they have to say?
It has to be succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, but what's the DC?
Oh.
What's your spellcasting DC?
It's
14?
Oh, okay. They just missed. Like, yeah, they rolled a 13.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
So.
Roll damage?
Yeah, roll damage.
Oh no, I actually have to hurt him. Damn. I didn't think about that. Then just one cause from. Okay, it's 1d8 of radiant damage, which is 5 radiant damage.
5 radiant damage. Okay. So this white flame circles around it, and you hear this. And its tentacles that are hanging down curl up, and
his body starts rocking back and forth, and all the slaves that are in the corral currently start running away.
Yay!
All right,
Distraction.
Chichenix.
Right. So the guy in front of me and Kajir then. I'm gonna hex him
Okay.
with a bonus action melee. That's it. Place a curse. Okay. I don't have to roll anything.
But choose a stat for that.
Yeah, I choose wisdom. So he's gonna have disadvantage on wisdom checks.
Okay.
And then, of course, Eldritch Blast. Because who doesn't do that? Alright, 19.
That hits.
Damage.
Right. Just a d10. Yeah, I guess just 1d10.
And then charisma. Not bad.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Push back.
And he's
is-
pushed 10 feet back.
He
When you hexed him, did you take
Oh.
the extra 1d6?
And, thank you,
You're welcome.
one more.
all right,
One
go for it.
necrotic as well.
Better than none, though.
So, as you push him, or as he gets pushed back, his whole body lifts up and he lands straight on his back, just lifeless.
Oh,
Lifeless. Oh.
Very nice.
One shot, one kill.
I like it.
So the guard that's behind you guys at the villa, he runs up and he chucks a spear at Chichenix.
Uh-oh.
Rude.
Rude!
Yeah, that counts hex, so that's 3 that I have.
And that's a miss.
Ha!
It lands right at your feet and sticking out of the ground. And the guard who is at the slaves pulls out a short sword and slits the throat of one of
Is
the
it his wisdom?
well, he's
Different guy.
oh wait, no, yeah,
Yeah,
can
he's
he
a
not
holding person. He can't move.
he can't move at all. Oh,
Yeah.
never
Yeah,
mind,
like-
he doesn't do that.
Just kidding.
He's paralyzed for the duration, and he can only be unparalyzed when he succeeds on the wisdom throw.
At the beginning or end of his turn?
End of each of its turns.
Okay, so he wiggles free
Oh, it goes straight.
and he pulls out a short sword.
You guys killed the slave.
Okay, so at the top of the round, you see, you hear a bunch of yelling coming from that building, that first building that you saw, where that one guard was leaning up against. And 3 guards come out.
Guards inside.
Two of them sprint towards you guys, and they don't get quite there, but they have one has a axe, a double axe, and a big war axe. Another one has a mace and a shield, and the third one he has a like a longsword and a shield.
What kind of armor are they wearing?
Same. It's like that leathery bone armor. Okay, and then Kajir. Yeah, Kajir.
So, can I make it into melee distance with the 3 guys that just popped out, or not?
You can make it with 2 of the guys.
Okay, yeah.
2 of the guys like immediately sprinted. The other guys still butting with the door.
Right.
So one of them has the big axe, and the other one has a mace.
Right. So I'll target the one with the big axe, and I'll get right next to both of them.
Okay,
Recklessly attacking.
got it.
Oh, that's going to hit at least. So 25 to hit,
That hits.
and then that's a 13 damage.
Yeah, he is dead.
Ah!
And then the one that remains is going to take my energy bursts out again.
How many times can you do that?
It's as long as I'm raging.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
So takes 5 necrotic damage,
Do I take that too now?
No, because I
No,
ran
you can't.
out
Yeah.
them.
Thank you.
All right, Sparrow.
Okay, so he's got 2 around him.
1.
Oh, he killed the second one?
First one.
Oh, there was only 2.
So
I thought
okay,
was 3.
there were 3 that came out.
Right.
2 of them sprinted up. One's still at the guard tower.
Okay.
He killed one of those 2.
And then there's one that just got out of his little jail.
Yep.
Yes, and he drew a sword. Or
And then who else is around the guards?
There are 4 total. There's
So there's one more somewhere.
the one behind you guys at the villa. He just threw a spear. He was running at you guys and threw a spear.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to attack the one at the villa.
Okay.
I'm going to use fire bolts. Did we decide about the material cost stuff?
No.
You're not doing material cost?
No, for specific spells we are, but for regular stuff.
Okay. So the ones that cost money. The ones that cost money we're doing it.
Like the ones that cost like a diamond, for
Right,
instance.
yes. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, firebolt. That's 20 total.
That hits.
And that's going to be D10 plus D4.
When did I say that the Dunmer fire goes up?
5th level.
Okay.
4 fire damage.
4 fire damage.
Could have been better.
Could have been worse.
Erdonesis.
how much does a spear laying at Jachenix's feet weigh?
I'd say about 3 pounds.
3 pounds? Okay, cool.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to reach out with my magical powers and use catapult on it to launch it at the guy who just was freed from.
Man, what a surprise!
Was freed from.
He's been waiting to use
Okay.
that.
So he has to make a.
He makes a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. And either can control the object and the creature for solid surface takes 3d8.
He rolled a 17.
Aww.
And right over his head.
So he, the spear comes up out of the ground, turns, and heads towards him. He grabs it out of the air.
Oh my god!
Apparently he's got Mrs. Small.
Still got moves.
side or the hell?
4th level, by the way, not 5th level.
What?
4th level, not 5th level. So,
Yeah, next level. Yeah,
Also, that was a. Did you roll for a wild magic?
I did. Yeah, I got you. I got you, boo.
I want you to the fireworks go off.
I do. Oh, I do too.
Firebolt, level 3, on yourself.
Zin.
Okay, so let's see. I had to cover. I'm trying to guess where I am because I had to cover at least 20, 25 feet to get close enough to defend, which means one guy in the back is still pretty far. So perhaps
You're probably closer to the one that was held,
the one
and
that
that
here.
has his. Yeah, I'd say you're about 40 feet from him.
Well, he's looking at Grant, so
No, he's looking at the slave that he's right next to.
I'm gonna zap him. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, let's
Why do you have to say
try.
yeah?
Well, you failed.
Why do you think I raged and started this?
He also doesn't have a shield.
Good.
So he's holding the spear in one hand and the dagger in the other, right?
Short sword.
Short sword in
Which one?
the other. The one that's by the slaves.
The one by the
He's
villa.
just holding a short sword.
But
He caught the spear.
Oh, you threw the spear at him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant you're doing the spear by the guy by the villa.
No. I'm trying to say this.
Oh, no, never mind. He didn't catch it. It's just sticking out of the wooden shack right now. So yeah, he's just holding a
So
short
the other
sword.
guy has great attacking skills.
Well, it's his spear.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try. He's within range. Bear with me, I haven't done one of these.
That's all right.
We're going to try Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
The one with the slave.
Yep.
So it's a ranged spell attack. And.
So you roll your d20 and then you add your proficiency plus your spell attack modifier, or your wisdom.
Yeah. So your spell.
Okay, so hold on, one thing at a time. Yeah. So proficiency bonus and what?
Proficiency plus
Wisdom.
your wisdom modifier.
Oh, 18.
That hits.
Cool. He's gonna take 4d6 radiant damage.
Oh,
Nice.
4d6 at the bottom.
Yes, we can
I'm out of
provide that.
d6s.
So it does a little bit more than that. So first let's hurt him.
Bam.
Oh,
Nice.
Very nice.
oh, it's 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 radiant damage. Is he alive?
he gets thrown up against the shack, and
It's gonna do more.
his rear end gets splinters through the shack, and his top of his torso slumps down, and his sword drops on the ground. He's dead.
Okay, well.
Damn, wow.
He is very
Wanted
dead.
to do more.
Yeah, I did it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Well, then I got
Chenix.
Right. So, the only guy we got left around is the one with the spear.
There's the spear. There's one guy at the entrance, and there's another guy next to you.
So there's one at the villa. There's one that had his spear thrown back at him, and
Yeah.
one next to.
No. The one
No, it
that
didn't get thrown back at me.
she just killed the one that got the spear thrown at her.
Oh,
Yeah.
So there's one at the entrance. There's one with Kajir, and then there's one at the villa.
Okay. Then I guess the one at the villa? How far away is he from me?
He's like 20 feet.
Oh, so not very far. I'm moving my hex to him.
Okay.
And good old wisdom again. And then I'll Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. This is the guy that Farrell threw a firebolt at.
Yep. At the villa.
16?
That just hits.
Nice.
Plus your hex damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
So 16.
16.
Got it now.
And just like the other guy, he gets thrown on his feet, except he lands on the tops of his shoulders and almost does like a little somersault there. You hear it snap when he lands.
Ooh, a satisfying snap.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And every time I move my hex, I
So
just-
the one standing next to Kajir is the one with the mace.
Yes.
Takes a swing at you and misses. And the one that's at the
Gate.
gate, he runs over, swings at you with his sword, and misses. That's all right. Getting all the low rolls out this little skirmish.
Wonderful.
All right, top of round. Kajir.
Yep. Guy right in front of me. Just gonna try to cleave through him.
Come on.
Okay.
Yay, advantage.
Oh wait, I forgot. He has advantage, doesn't
Yes. So you can.
Uh-oh.
like, no.
I don't like
Okay.
that face.
I'm raging. It's good.
he? Yeah. It's not. So 6 damage reduced to 3.
So just 3 then.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. So a 22 on my reckless attack.
That hits.
Ugh. And that is an 11 damage
11 damage.
from the greatsword.
That's enough. You run him through.
Alright. And then the other guy by the gate, can I make it to him? To get in his face?
Yeah, because he ran up.
Oh, yeah,
Actually,
that's right, he
yeah,
ran
he's
up.
standing next to you.
Okay, well then I'll just turn to face him as my aura continues to burn around me for 4 damage
4 damage.
of necrotic energy.
All right. Farrell. There's one
Okay.
left.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do a firebolt on that one. Also, nah, I'll do that afterwards. Ooh, that's better. 22.
That hits.
Alright. Let's do that. D4, D10. 4 fire.
Yeah, he gets hit on the side of the head and topples over.
Good.
Oh.
Good enough.
Lifeless.
Alright.
And I don't want to like look around. Which one had the keys?
The one that's over by the slave.
How far away is it from me?
Right now, it's about 60 feet.
Is combat over?
Combat's over.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. That one. Oh, expected.
So I will shout loudly, "Slaves! This is your time of freedom! Join me in the uprising!" And then I point out that there are weapons from the guards we just killed for them
And
to
I go
take.
to pick up the keys.
I go and pick up
Okay.
the short sword.
Okay.
Wait. They were in the bottom?
No. So inside,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
She's been working hard.
3 of the guards this time. One goes up and another turns. Did you hear that? And then a third one says, like, yeah, I heard that. And they start getting up and going. It's
So
not.
how many
Did you?
how many could I
Make them
convince to take off their armor?
Give me 4 persuasion rolls.
I'm not persuasive.
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
Does he have advantage?
No.
Pretty good. You're pretty good.
Got this. 13 on 1. 15.
Okay, some of them have them.
11.
Oh, yeah, because you shot the guys.
Yeah.
And 14.
So
Not bad.
one other guy. So there's 2 that don't have armor.
So 3 that do.
Well, not bad at all.
And I shout out to them as they're getting up, is something wrong? I'm just a dancer. I did not sign up for any trouble.
Wow.
Of course not. Just an innocent dancer.
So they start heading outside as you guys. So I'll give you guys a brief second. So you call out, because when you call out, that's what triggers
Yeah,
it.
that's what I figured.
So the slaves.
Yeah, I get the keys so I can start unlocking some of them.
If you're going to shout out to them, you should at least give them a very inspiring speech.
So yeah, give me a persuasion roll.
Okay. 18.
Okay.
6 of them stand up and run over to you. Some of them picking up stuff off the bodies. I think there's only 3 weapons on the ground.
Mace, great axe. He picked up the short sword from the other guy. I don't know what.
That's fine.
Spear.
Spear.
Yeah.
And then whatever.
And then a long sword.
Yeah.
So there's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 4 of them have taken up arms. The other 2 ran away.
Aww.
And then the other slaves, the other 20 or so, they're like, they don't want to do anything. They're like, I'm not getting in trouble.
Right.
I'll toss the
Are they
keys.
all going out? All 5 of them
Yeah.
got up from the table?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I
they're
got
not
me a
looking
little
at
war
me.
band.
So,
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, this is happening all at once. So did you want to?
I want to toss the keys to Kajir.
And I'll
They're
lock
all-
them as they go.
Well, yeah, you don't get there yet.
Right, right.
would you say that they're in a cone shape?
They're gonna do a little.
No reason. Just asking.
Well, they're all going out the door, so I'd say you could catch 3 of them.
Wait, are they opening the door?
Yeah, they're charging out the door.
Then
Well, hang on, guys. I'm allowing you to do a couple surprise
Okay.
round things.
So let her.
yeah, me too.
So, Arath, I'd say you could take on, catch like 2 of them.
I've got my turn here.
Only 2 of them if I cast it right now?
Yeah.
And there's no friendly fire.
Or I can just read some.
My second favorite spell.
So, I think I'm gonna
You
go
can
for
ask
that.
Alex about
It
that.
doesn't make any
No.
sense why they were attacking.
In about that, in the doorway, I'm gonna cast a big old splotch of grease.
Okay. So I'd say 2 of them are already out the door at this point.
Dang it.
By this point. I mean, they're up. You're trying to, like, get them to, like,
Oh,
stop,
yeah.
so.
Well,
One makes it, and the other one slips.
what about the third? You said there were 5.
Also slips.
Yay!
Wait. No, I said, yeah.
Yeah, there are 5 total.
Yeah.
You made it out the door. So.
Okay. Let's roll for initiative.
Second round.
Sure, we can't just take the last
Wasted
initiative
money.
rolls?
No, we definitely can't.
I don't mind. Well, my rage ended after that.
I did much better this time. I still have my hex. I didn't have to transfer.
How long does that last?
An hour. For now. And then at the next level, it lasts for 8 hours. And then at 5th level, it lasts for 24.
Okay, Kajir.
22.
Chechenix.
16.
Arath.
Only 12. Didn't roll very good.
That's not bad. Zin.
10.
Eridanesis.
20.
Ooh.
Farrell.
8.
Alright, Kajir. You are calling to arms the slaves of the Dren Plantation.
Sorry.
And
Actually, 22. I forgot to add.
oh, what's your dex?
Oh,
What's
so not 20.
Mine's
You rolled it.
17.
Next is 2.
okay?
I rolled it at 20.
Ah.
First time to get it.
Right?
Alright, so you notice the door to the villa is open and pouring out these armored men.
Right.
Armored men.
3,
Great.
yeah, three are coming out. 2 of them don't appear to be armored,
Okay. So,
but they
Nice job.
have their shields,
okay.
and they all have maces and crossbows, big crossbows attached to their backs.
Okay.
So one of them has a mace, another has a crossbow ready, and actually 2 of them have crossbows ready.
So the closest one that's not wearing armor, I'm going to target him and whip out my longbow and just try to pluck him off.
Okay.
Oh, I cannot use 2 of those for that. Oh no, that's an 8.
That's gonna miss.
Yep.
You hit the door frame, and he notices this, and you see him put a bolt on his crossbow and prepare. Oh, what?
Oh, then I'll start moving up towards them.
Okay. Erdenessus.
Is he close enough to them? Is he like right
They're a good 30, 40 feet away from you guys.
Okay.
Oh, then I'm right in their faces because I have 40 movement speed.
You were up a ways.
Oh yeah, right.
Because you charged the other guys.
Right, all the way from the other side.
So yeah, you were 20 feet out. So you're about 60 feet away from them.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast darkness on the doorway that they just come out of,
Okay.
Fair enough.
and plunge them into magical darkness.
With a greased floor.
So,
Wow,
we'll see how well this turns out.
That's pretty amazing.
That's pretty excellent.
So everything within a 15-foot radius of that doorway is just
All right. You see this
Magical.
darkness. You can't see the door. You can't see the guys anymore. Arath, you can't see a way out. You just see this blanket of blackness just cover your vision. You're outside. You're outside the darkness.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, on the other side.
So you see the rest of the villa, but yeah.
Burning hands.
You see one of the Khajiit start running up to you,
Okay.
and in the darkness, you guys are all staring at this black mass, and you see one of the armored guys come out. He's wearing the mace and the shield. And he's like, looks around for a second, looks back, and that's his turn.
Wow.
Nice.
Confused as hell.
Just like, what the hell just happened?
Chenix.
Shilchenix.
push him back into the darkness.
Shachanik actually is gonna move her hex. I'm moving the hex to that guy who just popped out all confused. And I'm gonna choose, wisdom. And then Eldritch Blasting the guy.
Okay.
Oh,
I rolled a 1.
that's your second one.
You rolled a
My
1.
third one today.
Oh!
I rolled a 1. So I don't think that hits.
No, it does not.
And that was it.
Okay.
That was my release. What did I hit? Anything?
A 1? It went into the blackness. You don't know where it went. Arath, all of a sudden you see
I attacked the
this.
darkness. Is that what you're telling me?
You see this purplish energy blast come out of this black curtain and hit one of the walls. You hear a voice from upstairs. What's all that down there?
I'm attacking the darkness.
Nothing but his chickens. Everything's fine.
I'll allow you to
How
respond
are
with
you?
something if you want.
Okie dokie.
Real quick.
Minor illusion. I'm gonna use the voice of that mural dude
Okay.
and say, "Just a problem with the niches. No worries."
Persuasion.
Fine here. How are you?
That is excellent.
That's a good one.
Why? Why?
It just had that one.
So that's 9.
9.
9.
But it's got no.
You hear,
Actually, wait, not even 9.
Oh god.
You just make this worse.
8.
okay. So you hear the voice respond with, like, what do you say? Meryl, you get those netches in, the netches and the slaves under control.
Absolutely, right away.
That was awesome.
Quick insight, and it's fine.
Yeah.
MVP.
Yay.
All right, so that was Chichenix's turn.
Oh my gosh.
Arath.
Oh, okay. Okie dokie.
That was
So,
terrible.
I get into about the right. I try to get a good lineup. Then I extend my hands. This is the first time I've ever done this, so I want to make sure it's good. Nobody's watching, so I take my time. Burning hands.
So they just have to make dexterity saves, right?
Yeah, while they're blind.
What's your save DC?
What do they have to make?
12.
12?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, they
I
don't
know.
make it.
Roll the damages.
Okay.
Because they're on the ground, too, so it's like...
And they're in the grease, right?
They're in the grease, yeah.
And darkness.
And
Yeah.
fire.
Man, that's awesome.
12
Get your D4.
plus my D4.
No, it's just in there.
14 fire damage.
14.
Wow.
So you hear screams.
Very nice.
Right?
Just 2 screams.
Yeah, that was the slaves boss.
Okay, that was
And
Russ.
everything that's flammable.
Yeah. Another Khajiit runs up to you and readies.
Yes. My army.
Of darkness.
Next, I would say Zin.
Okay, so we've got someone in that stairway who's on fire, one that came running out, and then like 3 near Kajir, correct?
2 that are got crispy fried.
Yeah, 2 are...
2 are cursed.
Well, you hear 2 screams in the blackness.
Yeah, one came out.
2 more are in the blackness, the darkness, and then 1 is out.
One's out, and then there's how many with Kajir? 2 or 3?
No, those are Khajiits.
Sorry, I mean, I thought he ran up to a couple of the...
Not yet.
Not
He
yet.
hasn't gotten there yet.
Oh, okay.
By this point, he's probably back near you guys.
Okay.
Because in the previous battle, he ran out to meet some people.
How far away are the guards from us?
What did I say, 20 feet?
Yeah.
From you,
Yeah.
Probably closer.
30, no, about 30 feet, 30, 40
Okay, and
feet.
at least one does it have armor?
The one that came out, the one that you could see, has armor.
Okay. So wait, there's only one that's out?
Yes.
Okay.
He
And,
stumbled his way out there.
is he like in the doorway? Or he's outside the doorway?
He's outside the doorway because the doorway is in blackness.
Yeah. Doors in flames.
Precious water.
I want to do is confirm it. Let's do. I got armor. Orders.
Blast armor off of him.
Dude, are you really mad at these guys?
Not as mad because they weren't the ones abusing the slaves.
No, I was gonna hold them.
What's the association?
Yeah.
Association.
Angry by association, yes. But not direct anger.
Okay.
He's raging.
Well, no, didn't it end after that first initiative ended?
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, so right now I'm not raging.
Get angry, because you're.
Only reason why you're not hurting slaves.
Let's do, I'm still in the thunder because you were used it earlier. Well, let's do.
The darkness.
Not the darkness, but whole person.
person.
Yeah,
Oh.
hold the guy who came out of the darkness.
Okay, so he has to make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
14 or 13?
And he's
Which
at
he has disadvantage on.
Which he
Because
does have
attacks.
disadvantage on.
Because that's the one thing Chishinetsu is able to do.
And he is restrained and held.
So it's the same thing,
Teamwork.
he can't. He has to try again at the end of his
Yep.
next turn to get free.
Yep. Alright, so that was Zin. One of them, you hear scream. And he, the 5 of you that are outside, you see a guy in armor running out of the darkness on fire.
Wow.
Oh my god.
And another
so good.
following him is
And he's on fire.
another guy not wearing armor, running out, looking around, seeing what's going on. He sees the 5 of you, and he takes out a crossbow and fires at the first person he sees, which is Pharaoh for some reason.
Because I'm picking
He just stands
keys.
out.
Yeah.
And that's probably going to hit 17.
Yep.
For 1 point of damage.
Okay.
This bolt just grazes past your shoulder.
He's a heavy hitter.
I'm okay with that 1 point.
And Pharaoh, you're up.
Okay, so the guy that just shot me,
Yep.
does it look like he has any grease on him still?
He doesn't.
Because he just came out also.
Yeah, but you don't know.
Okay, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine.
He looks.
But he's not wearing armor, right?
He's not wearing armor.
Okay.
He's
And one
holding.
guy that's wearing armor is being held.
What's that?
The guy that's being held, is he wearing armor?
Yes.
And then there's one more?
No, there's
outside?
only 2 outside.
Okay.
Well, I thought there was one
Yeah.
in armor on fire.
Yeah, no, there is one on fire wearing armor.
Okay. Right.
This is excellent.
So which of them is closest to me? Of those 3?
Probably the guy running around on fire. Because he is, in fact, running around on
Okay.
fire.
I'm going to run up to him. And I'm going to put my hand in the flames and touch him with shocking grasp.
Okay.
And since he's wearing metal armor, right,
Yep.
that's advantage. 21.
That hits.
Okay, so because it hits, he can't take any reactions until the start of its next turn.
Right, like attack of opportunity.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to roll my d8. That's 1 point of lightning.
1
damage.
point.
Yay. And then I'm going to back off him with whatever movement I have.
Sure. Okay, so that was Pharaoh's turn. Another Khajiit runs up with you.
With a bonus action, can I throw the keys to Kajir that I picked up? Or would that take the action?
Yeah, because you didn't have it out. If you had him out, I'd say you could, but you'd have to like get it and then throw it. You hear another scream.
Just keeps on slipping.
Flipping in the grease spot.
That's on fire.
And another armored figure on fire runs out.
Excellent.
Let's picture that. There's something on fire that they can't see.
Yeah. Why am
Ernie, what's happening?
A unarmored guard comes out of the darkness and runs up. How close are you to them?
Not. You said still about 60 feet-ish?
Okay.
Because I came from all the way across.
Huh? Who did? He did? Oh.
What?
So you are near them?
No.
He's with the slaves.
Yeah.
That are all gathering
Yeah.
around him.
Okay.
So like 40 to 50
Yeah.
feet away.
Okay. So he runs as close as he can towards probably you and where all the slaves are. As best he can. And last but not least, the last Khajiit joins you.
Nice.
So you have 4 Khajiit around you.
Yes.
Alright, top of round. Kajir. There's a lot of people to keep track of without a battle mat.
Yeah.
So I can actually make it at least to that guy that's unarmored in front.
Well, the guy that's closest to you is armored.
Oh, okay.
No, sorry, yeah, he is unarmored. Yeah,
Right. So
he does have a shield out though.
yep. Gonna lay down my longbow for now and whip out my claymore once more and run and swing right at him.
At
The guy.
raging,
No raging. Just reckless.
I think you have to be raging to be reckless attack.
Do you?
I think you do.
To the handbook!
Right there. What did you say about reckless? Nope.
Oh no, you don't. Okay. Very well.
So does he 21 hit?
That does hit. Yes.
So that is 11 damage.
11 damage. All right. Erdenescus.
I'm going to, one quick question. How much does a magic potion give you back?
I think I said 1d4 plus 2.
I'm going to turn on mage armor.
Let me double check that real quick.
Turn to
Pretty much.
Yeah, 1d4 plus 2.
Okay. Can I cast a spell and drink? Is that a minor or major action?
Drinking a potion is a major.
Okay. Then I'll just activate mage armor. Which is the wild magic.
Activate mage armor? Okay.
So, I'm just going now.
Alright, yeah, that's Erdenescus. One of the Khajiit, you decide which one is this. Which one is he, what weapon is he holding?
Mace.
Mace. He runs up to the same guy that you're attacking, swings at him, and he misses. One of the guards who's on fire, he is now doused himself, or puts himself out, and runs up to probably Farrell, because you're up there too. He was the one that you shocking grass.
Yeah.
Runs up to you and swings with a mace for 10. Nope. Okay.
But now he's like right next to me.
Yes.
Awesome.
Super good.
The held person one. It's still held. I have like 20 people here to keep track of.
Little spider.
Alright, Chichenix.
Yes. So the guy who's currently being held still has my hex on him. I'm gonna try to Eldritch him again.
I
Try.
think you have advantage
Do I?
because he's held.
Oh. 19.
That hits.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do with that information. Yes.
You can't move.
So
Barn.
7.
11. And he's pushed 10 feet, 10
He's
feet
not
back.
back.
He's held, so he doesn't move.
Really? Oh. Even by being pushed?
He's locked in stasis.
Oh, oh. Okay. Well,
Don't complain because you
A
have
little
yeah.
how the kill actually works.
A Rathaloon.
Okie dokie. So I just see black. So, are there any windows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big one right there. Right in front of you. To the left of the door.
Bingo. I'm just gonna grab one of those chairs and check it through.
Okay.
And how far away would you say that is?
You're like 10 feet to the window.
So I'm just gonna pop on out and see what I see.
Okay.
So what do I see?
You see the other end of this black curtain. You see one guard with armor running around on fire. Another guy who's engaged with Farrell. Congratulations. You see an army of Khajiit surrounding Khajiir. Everybody else is, yeah.
So
You missed a lot.
How close is Farrell to me? And one more accurately, the guy attacking Farrell to me.
I'd say about 20 feet.
Shucks. Is there anybody, say, within 15?
Yeah. There's two guys at the doorway.
Just one of them is held in the door, isn't he?
One is he's like struggling. You don't know what's wrong with him. He's like not really moving too much. He's squirming a lot. Another guy, or two of them, have crossbows out.
Okay. I go to one of the ones that's actually priming a crossbow.
Okay.
And I'm going to slash him with my short sword.
He's so this one. So both of them don't have armor on. Yeah.
Sorry about this. Oh, but that's okay because I'm not gonna hit.
That's not going with that one, man.
10.
10 just misses.
Oh.
You need an 11.
Sometimes you don't want to hear that information.
All right. So that was the Rathaloons. One of the Khajiits. Which one's this?
Longsword.
Longsword. He runs up and attacks armored guy, right?
Yes. Or no, is the unarmored guy in front of?
No. Man, I need a battle map.
Yeah. Well, whoever's in front of me, right?
He hits, makes contact, and draws a little blood.
Ooh,
Just a little bit.
just enough.
just enough to be interesting.
All right, Zin, you're up.
Cool. Alright. So my guy's still being held?
Yes.
Guy you hope? Held guy?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's at advantage.
Okay, I heard what you told me last time. Hold on. That's the big roach. You can do it on her.
You get 1 more.
Let's
Did you roll the d20 again? Because you have advantage.
advantage.
Can I add that to it?
No, just take the higher number and then add your modifiers. Okay, never mind.
Bad rolls. Bad rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, because strategies.
It gets tossed into the darkness.
20 on your initiative.
What took the voice?
So one of the guards that's at the door with the crossbow, he fires at.
An interesting option.
He's the one standing next to the one that Arath hit or tried hitting. He's going to turn and turn.
Oh, you.
Traitor!
Traitor!
Dancer.
It's pronounced dancer.
He misses.
Hey.
He's startled that you're just suddenly busting out of the window, and he quickly turns and doesn't take too much time to aim.
Too bad he doesn't
And
have a
misses.
laser baton.
One of the guys who's on fire.
Committed.
He puts himself out. So this is the one that the Khajiit hit with the longsword. He's going to swing at the Khajiit. And misses.
Just because you're saying
My rolls tonight.
Are excellent.
No, right?
Hey, we have some bad ones too.
Specifically, Ashley with 3
Have any of you taken any damage?
Yes,
I took the 4 he gave me.
Yeah.
I've taken 5.
Okay, so
The
that
4
was him.
plus
him.
I've taken 3.
One of the Farrell, you're up.
Oh, good. So I got a guy right next to me.
Yes.
How does he look?
Not too great, but he's still willing to put up a decent fight.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and do shocking grasp on him again.
Okay.
With advantage because he's still wearing metal armor. That is 18.
That hits.
Nice.
So he again cannot take reactions.
Yep.
D8.
Emperor Palpatine over here.
More than one, please.
So quit rolling into that, maybe.
The attack rolls do well.
True.
He lets out a
and then
little.
I'm gonna back up again.
Lets out a little. Yep.
I guess I can.
Very bad static shock.
How far away is Kajir from me? Is he
It's like
30
15
feet-ish?
15 feet.
So I can get to him. Yeah, I'll go over to Kajir, but I still can't give him the keys.
No,
Okay, that's fine.
you still don't have him out.
I'll get the keys out
There you
at this
go.
point. Can I do that? But
Sure. Okay. As you're running, you
Yeah.
look and you start grabbing for the
Yeah.
keys. Okay. So that was Farrell and a Khajiit.
Let's see. I said longsword, I said mace. Great axe?
Yeah.
There's a short sword too.
No.
He runs up to the guy that the other Khajiit is fighting, and this is just misses.
Smack.
Goes to swing and it slides across the metal armor.
Worthless ads.
Nice.
And
Just leave the hats.
Why is he wearing all greens?
another guard with the metal armor is going to reinforce his buddy and attack one of the Khajiits.
No.
No, could you?
And that's gonna hit.
Oh,
Aww.
that one's probably dead.
He has like 2 HP.
Right.
That's true, and they're like weak, they're not very strong, they've been working.
Yeah, I've been working all day.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
He gets knocked up right in the side, and he gets knocked aside, but he's still in it, just barely.
Yeah,
Oh,
buddy.
good.
You stay in there. You.
Idiot.
You, whatever your name is.
And the last
Former
Khajiit,
slave.
Spear, he's gonna go up and counterattack.
Yes.
And misses. The guy dodges out of the way. He sees the Khajiit coming and dodges out. Okay.
the one standing next to Arath that you just tried stabbing, he pulls out.
Trying to hit me?
No, that was his buddy.
Oh.
He takes out his mace and swings. Misses.
As she dances.
This
away.
is 12 doesn't hit you, right?
No.
Okay. Dexterous little rogue.
Right.
Okay, that's everybody, right? Yeah. Okay, Khajiit. Jesus. There's 5 of you, 5 of them. No, there's 6 of you, 5 guards, and 4 Khajiits.
This is a hell of a battle.
Yeah.
So
Especially if you have to do
the
with
guy
the
that's in
mind.
front of me is still alive.
2-to-1 ratio.
Yes. This is the armored guy?
Yes.
Which one?
I did
Yeah.
11 damage to him previously, and he's
Oh
taking.
no, he's unarmed.
Oh, he's.
He's tanky.
I have 2 people with 11 damage.
Oh,
He's not the held person, right?
no.
Okay.
Not the held person.
He's unarmored?
I don't know. Yes.
I think so, last round.
One of the
There's
guys with
only-
the crossbows?
No crossbow.
Okay, so no, you're attacking one of the armored guys then.
Okay.
Are you attacking the one that all the Khajiit are attacking? The other one?
The one that all the Khajiit are
Okay.
attacking. Ooh. Okay, does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay. That is all.
Alright, Erdinesis.
Did one of them die?
No,
No, they're all still alive?
they're all still alive.
I'm rolling ones, I'm sorry.
2 of them are.
So am I.
I just missed my attack.
I think I'm just going to firebolt the guy who's being held.
Okay, add advantage.
Ooh, sweet. That's not bad. That's... Nope. 8 and... 7. No.
Always adds races.
11?
Nope. He's armored still. Alright, the Mace Khajiit is going to swing. And hits.
Woo! Go army.
For 2.
Wait,
It's an army effort.
go navy? Okay.
What's your army called?
And
Yeah, think about it.
It's the fur army.
the
Thundercurse.
the one that you were attacking,
Yeah.
he swings at you. 16?
Hits.
Sorry, 15.
Also hits.
Okay. That is 8 points of damage, bludgeoning. So you're not you're not raging right now.
Nope,
right?
not raging.
Okay.
Saving it for the big daddy upstairs. The one that just thinks that the matches are upset.
It's
Well-
just all the slaves screaming, it's fine.
The guy who's being held, still being held,
Very nice.
and Shechenix, you're up.
Third time's the charm with that dude that's being held.
Eldritch Blast
Yeah, maybe.
at advantage.
Oh, okay. Well,
This is held.
That's at least a hit.
okay, good. So, 17 and 6.
23.
Yeah, that hits.
23. Ha! And that is 11 and 2, so 13. 2 of which is necrotic, if that matters.
Gotcha. All right, that's Shechenix.
That guy's
Man,
pretty.
that dude.
Someone died.
He sees a lot of
Ah, he
things
just wants
shooting
stop.
past him more than things hitting him.
Well, at least, I mean, I hit him a couple times.
They're in the flesh wounds.
But dude, this guy won't go down.
Arath.
Okie dokie. So,
You have 2 guys next to you. One has a mace out, one has a crossbow.
okie dokie, and they're both within striking range, right?
One is. The crossbow is behind the guy with the mace.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna disengage with my bonus action, and then I'm gonna jaunt over to whoever's attacking one of my teammates.
There are 2 guards out. One's attacking Khajiit, and then another is attacking the Khajiit.
Who's the most sturdy weapon?
You can't really tell.
Okay.
They're both wounded quite a bit.
Okay. I run up to the one attacking Tajir. Get behind him.
Okay.
Make a nice grab. Oh, but you know what? Oh. 14.
Changed your mind about it?
Because they're both armored. All right.
That's that.
I feel you.
The longsword Khajiit. The Khajiit are hitting just fine.
They're inspired by George's.
They have a lot of, pent up rage and revenge that they need to let out.
He takes a slash at the guard and gets him in the leg, and the guard's down on one knee.
Ooh.
And Zin.
Alright. So my man's still being held, right?
Yes, he is.
Man.
Alright, well, I mean...
I just saw that episode too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're starting like from the beginning and watching all of them.
Oh,
Nice.
well,
Looking good.
can't really dodge right now.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty.
Oh,
Sacred
okay.
flame.
We gotta watch that.
Right. I'd say he had disadvantage on his save.
Okay. So this you're sitting through.
No.
Okay. So at least I hit him. One of this another one. Let's see. Maybe? Okay, so 5 radiant damage.
5 radiant damage. My man.
Nice. Looking good.
Wow. I'm gonna have the giggles now just thinking about it.
Yes.
I love that show. It's so good.
It's so, yeah.
Yes.
Am I fired? Yes.
Is this show sponsored by Rick and Morty? Yes.
No, we're not. Wish we were.
We wish, yeah. It'd be outstanding.
Is it sponsored by Moxie? No. All right. The dude with crossbow throws down his crossbow, takes it out, and runs at you, Arath. You get back here, and misses, of course. Roll the 3. I keep rolling like 4, 3, 5, 8. Unless it's a Khajiit, and then it's 18, 17.
They're taking all of our stories.
But it's worth it.
Yes. I hope one of them kills them.
All right. The armored guy attacking the Khajiit stands back up from his one knee. No, actually, that would hit a unarmored Khajiit.
Yes, it would.
So he swings at the one that was already hit, that he hit before, and he falls down. No. This is the one with the great axe.
Does that send you into a read?
Does it now?
The calm
No,
before the
he
storm.
died
And
valiantly.
Farrell, you're up.
Okay,
He
so
fought
the one
for
that
freedom.
has continued to come after me and I keep trying to grasp him,
Yes.
he moved on to Khajiit.
He's the one attacking the Khajiit.
Okay,
He just swung him down to Khajiit.
okay, so is Khajiit still next to me or near me?
Yes.
He's near you.
Okay, I'm gonna hand Khajiit the keys. Can I do that as my bonus action?
Yes, because you have him out.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna do that, and then turn the other way back to that other guy and shoot a fireball.
Okay.
Or firebolt.
Yep.
I wish it was a fireball. 12.
12 is gonna miss. So as he swung, as he follows through, the firebolt goes right over him.
Dang it!
Okay.
Only.
The one that you're engaged with
You?
swings at you.
Yo, come on. Like
Oh, with advantage.
Yes, with advantage.
That's gonna hit.
Aww.
20!
Oh, what?
Not natural.
Oh, okay.
For 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Alright, and
Man.
the other one that you were fighting also runs up to you, and he's with his buddy. Pack tactics. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
No, that's the damage. No, just kidding. 7 points of damage. And the Khajiit with the spear, he sees the guy that downed his buddy. And he stabs him right in the neck.
Yeah!
He takes him and he throws him on the ground and just keeps stabbing him in the head.
Oh god,
Nice.
brutal.
You just keep doing your thing.
Oh yeah.
And he's speaking in Khajiit language, just some nasty.
Yeah, he's written it.
Which one is the one that you gave the short sword to?
The first one.
The very first one that was just sitting in the shade.
Looking
way
all
back
badass.
there.
But did you give him an additional weapon?
Just the short sword. I dropped a short sword for him, but
How many Khajiit did I say there were?
4.
No.
So
No, that was 4 weapons. There was 5.
Oh yeah,
we'll just say it's the guy with the spear.
there you go.
Oh, yeah. Yay! Here we go, still alive.
Okay. Khajiit, top of the round.
Finish
One
it.
that was attacking the other Khajiits. That's next to the downed one, right?
So the what?
There's 2 of the armored guys in front of us.
Just one.
Just one? Oh.
Well,
One just died, right?
one just died, so now there's one more.
So, yeah, that guy. Recklessly.
This is the same guy that you've been attacking.
Yes.
Yeah.
A 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
That is an 11 damage.
He is not looking good at all. Okay, Erdonessus.
This old person still being help?
He is.
What weapon did the guard drop when the G stabbed him in the neck?
A mace.
Mace. I'm gonna catapult that mace into the whole person.
Okay. That's not a concentration spell, right?
No.
Mage armor is not.
Mage armor is not a concentration.
No.
Because I'm thinking about darkness is a concentration.
Yes, darkness is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So that's
This
still
doesn't touch. It's made armor.
that's still on. Okay.
Okay, so he's gonna make a saving, dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity at disadvantage.
Yes. Yes.
What does he have to make?
My dexterity, right?
Yeah. No, your spell save.
Oh, my spell save? 12.
He makes it. 13 and a 14.
Why is your spell save so low?
Is that a level 1 spell?
Yes, it also is a level 1 spell.
Okay.
It should be 8 plus proficiency plus your intelligence modifier.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Your spell save DC.
Proficiency.
So 10.
Plus your int modifier.
10 plus your wisdom modifier, essentially.
Oh, 10 plus the wisdom modifier? Yeah, well.
No, you're a sorcerer, so it should be your charisma.
What's your spell casting?
Still 12.
Yeah, so 12.
And even if it's intelligence, it's 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just have really low rolls.
I thought you had.
He's an old man. He's an old man.
Sadly, no.
He's an old man who lived most of his life on a farm
Okay.
in indentured servitude.
Yeah.
So he might have been really strong at one point, but he's an old man.
Yeah, yeah.
But we love him.
Did you?
Okay, so that was Erdonessus. Khajiit with mace running up to the one that you're fighting.
Yes.
Misses.
No.
The held person is held.
It's hell. Wow.
Still held, but dodge was a thing.
Chechenix.
Woo! One last time on this whole person. I'm gonna try. And 18.
That hits.
Woohoo! Okay, D10 and the necrotic damage as well. Nice. Plus 4 is 11. And then, yeah, so 11 and then 6 necrotic damage.
17 total.
Yeah.
He melts into the ground.
Yay!
Nice.
Finally! And since I haven't used my bonus action yet, I'm gonna switch that hex to the.
There's nothing left. I thought.
There's one. No, I just killed a hex.
There's two unarmored that are attacking Arath, and there's one armored that's attacking Khajiit.
One of the ones closest one to her that's attacking her.
Okay.
And still wisdom.
And yeah, I'm starting to pick wisdom.
Wait, can you choose a different... Oh, okay.
Oh, well, it doesn't... It says I can move it.
I don't think
It doesn't say I can re-choose, but it also doesn't say I can't re-choose. No, but it's been wisdom the whole time,
Yeah,
so...
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Chichenix. Up next is... Oh, I guess those guys are dead. Arath!
Okay, so there are the two that are looking at me. Is there anybody else that I could get an advantage on?
There is the one that Khajiit is currently fighting.
Okay, so I disengage and pop horizontal just so that I'm out of their range. I try to stab that guy.
Yeah, wouldn't take much.
Gosh.
Last one. Oh, come on.
I rolled a 3, you know?
That's not going to do it.
It's not a
Remember, you're
1.
tired.
I'm
Remember
really
the...
tired.
You're not yourself.
yourself.
You're not yourself today.
I was like, I didn't get a lot of sleep. I was dancing a lot.
All right, Longsword Khajiit is going to attack the guy and runs him through with the longsword. Just completely brings him down.
Army of cats.
He pulls out the longsword and takes the hilt, the pommel, and just smashes his face in.
Nice.
So that's 2 NPCs that were killed by the other NPCs?
Yes.
And then there's like blood all over his hands, and it slips, and he just starts clawing at his face,
Yeah.
tearing off the
I know,
armor.
I have the whole thing in the spot right here. It just...
After this, some might.
Yeah.
Okay, Zin! Invader Zin!
Still wisdom.
That's her.
Grr!
I do love that episode.
There me!
Be quiet, go!
Okay, so we've got 2 unarmored ones after Arath.
Yes.
And then 1 armored one after...
No, there's only 2 left.
Alright. Anyway, I can, like, sneak up behind one of them focus on her? Or flank them or something?
You wouldn't have enough move. You could double move to get behind them.
I see. Okay. Then I guess we'll do... Say I can't get close enough then. I mean, they're looking at her, right? Yeah.
They have a look of betrayal on their face.
Your feelings hurt.
Betrayal and a little bit of a case of blue balls.
Oh, wow. Well, such a shame. Kind of
Solves the problem.
I'm gonna decide have to do a double move to get close enough.
No, to go like.
Okay, I'll go ahead and just move
I have this, I can't have this feeling in my past.
We'll just do, I can't afford to spend any more points just in case this goes badly. So we'll just do a Saber Slam on,
Very helpful.
I don't know.
So there's one that's fresh and one that's not so fresh.
We'll go after the not so fresh one. We'll do a little
Okay.
Saber Slam. Can you do a dexterity saving throw?
Yes, I can, and he makes it.
Aww, okay.
All right, that's your turn. So one of them runs up. Did you run it? You ran up.
I got as close as I could just
Yeah.
get a regular movement speed and then
So
start
he runs
casting
up.
down on him.
He runs up to you and takes a swing.
Alright.
Does a 16 hit you?
Oh yeah, it does. You're welcome.
8 points of damage.
Alright.
And Farrell, you're up. Mace.
Yeah,
D6 plus 2.
Okay, so there's 2 left, right? How close are they together? I know one just moved away.
They're not. They're about 10 feet away from each other. One is right next to Zin.
Okay, is there any of our friendly people between them?
Between them, no.
No. Can I do Burning Hands in my cone and just hit those 2?
Yeah, you'd have to run up like next to him, like right next to Zin, and Yeah, but you could do it.
I'm resistant to fire, so it's okay. Go for it, buddy.
No, you could angle it so she doesn't get in it.
Right.
But you'd have to be standing next to him. So here are your options. You could not stand next to him and hit her and the 2, or you could stand next to him and hit the 2.
How is he looking? The one I would have to stand next to.
He's looking pretty fresh.
Okay. Is he wearing any armor?
No, he's not.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and try it. I'll get up next to the guy, making sure that that's not going to be an issue, because it doesn't... I'll do it. So I'll get right up next to the guy. He has to make a DC 15 of Dex.
Okay, both of them, right?
Yeah.
One makes it. So the guy who's, like, point blank, he gets hurt. The other one does not.
Okay, they both take damage, just the one that saves gets half. Hold on, get a good dice. Get those, and it's fire, so I get that. Oh, I should have done this at a higher level. Dang it. Because I can do that now. Oh, well. Those are 2 6s. So we got 19.
19.
19 to 1, 10 or 11 to the other.
All right. So the one that semi-dodged out of the way, he runs up to you. Next to his buddy. Oh, well, 13?
13 hits, yeah.
Oh.
I should have done one more thing.
4 points.
Okay.
And the spear guy runs over to one of them. That's a natural 20.
Oh, dude!
Matt is on the board in our favor.
Spear him in the head.
Yeah, he hits the guy that just swung at you.
Nice.
Nice.
And stabbed him straight through the pelvis.
Oh!
Wow.
Balls indeed.
This is the one that
Killed the
did
other one.
the short sword
Yes.
to.
Oh.
He ran like with his full momentum and almost like a jousting maneuver, and it sticks right in him, and the momentum keeps going, and it snaps, and the Khajiit stumbles, tumbles, but he gets back up.
Nice.
And he throws down the spear and then takes up the short sword that you gave him.
Nice.
Wow.
And
Dude,
Khajiit,
Braveheart's awesome.
Khajiit, you're up.
Last guy. Hopefully, last.
Oh no, he's the one he ran through. Still,
Oh, still
kicking.
alive?
Somehow.
Jesus.
He's screaming. But
Okay, well, I'll attack that guy first then, since he's got a spear through his stomach.
Yeah, pelvis.
DM
Pelvis.
question also while he's rolling. Ancestor's Wrath, we didn't say what action, bonus action, what it takes.
Action.
Come on, finish him. Finish him.
At least that was a 9 and not a natural 1.
Nothing.
9.
9 total.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, but I avoided a 1 that way.
you actually hit the spear.
Wouldn't that actually cause more?
1 damage.
No.
Erdonesis.
I'm going to firebolt the guy that George just tried to attack. See if I win better luck with your back. 15?
15 hits.
I needed that. I needed that. Fireball.
Firebolt.
I'm gonna roll like a 2.
5 damage.
That's enough.
Yes!
Yay!
Sets the spear on fire?
Oh yeah, that's all.
Nice. Your sacrifice is not in vain. It at least kills him.
The Mace Khajiit's going to run up and hit the other guy and misses.
Oh,
They had to miss at some point.
Yeah.
I guess eventually.
Next, I'd say is Chichenix.
Yeah. So the guy Hex, is he still alive?
Chichenix and then Arath.
Person.
No,
There's only one guy left.
there's one guy left.
I'll move my Hex to him.
Okay.
Blast away.
11.
11 just makes it.
Oh!
Yeah?
Because he's got no armor
He's
on.
not wearing armor.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah!
Okay. 8 and 3 necrotic damage, so 11 total.
11 total.
Disintegrate.
Wait, you get to add 6.
He
Yeah.
He
I
is
thought it was just 4.
not good.
spell.
Not looking good. Arath.
That's all we can
Oh,
do.
you're right.
God.
My bad.
We will see.
9, not 11.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Okay.
Is that still enough to kill it?
What?
She did 9 instead of 11 damage.
I wasn't killing it.
Yeah,
because
so
of-
less damage.
Oh, yeah.
She did less damage.
Oh, she didn't even.
She didn't kill it before. She's not going to kill him with less
Right,
damage.
right.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna make a stab at him.
Do it, do it!
Stab at it? Would you say?
Yeah! Finally!
Oh my gosh. 22.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack that shit! Oh, no. Nice.
13.
What's your dash?
13. 17. Damn.
That's enough.
Finally,
So
huh?
Frustration after a miss.
after the last guy goes down, the Khajiit all like start cheering, and you guys are kind of looking across the plantation, looking at all the dead guards and those thugs that you were attacking, and the Khajiit suddenly just start silence,
Uh-oh.
Look to the
and
door.
they book it. They drop their weapons and they book it.
What?
You look back at the villa. The darkness is gone,
Oh,
and
wait,
standing in the
yeah.
doorway is Orvas Dren.
We forgot about that
Dun, dun,
fucker.
dun.
I didn't.
And
I forgot about
there's
it.
another person standing behind him.
Oh, great.
Oh.
That's where we'll end it tonight.
Oh, what? Cliffhanger! Wow.
So thank you for joining us. I mean, we went almost half an hour over tonight.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week, same time, 7 o'clock, where we'll probably finish off this little battle. And thanks, Kyle, for being a producer.
Yay!
And thank you, everybody. So we'll see you next week.